S3E17. It's the best podcast on the East Coast. No limit, you heard me?
You have a schedule. That's a schedule. If you want to see, all right, so let's take the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn. And it was just so, and it's real.
I'ma sit in that bitch like that.
You feel?
Black ass.
You want a fortress.
Dreadhead.
Damn. No Limit podcast with Shogun D-Lo.
So you said it back. Let's start this over. Time and time again, we come back with the best of the best in the biz. You already seen first season, so you actually already know what the name is. But for the ones that don't, we are the No Limit podcast.
Say what's up to the camera, I'm outside today. Finna go shoot me a movie. Ops don't do shit, they on that fruit shit, nigga. Might as well make me a smoothie. Walk shit down in these big ass gooch. Yeah, these the ones that came with the rubies. She sucked me up, better not feel no shit. Little bitch better bring out the booze. Lil' bro did some shit and they charged the dog. He ain't even put him in juvie. I'm outside with my dog tryna sell me a snack. I ain't even talking about Scooby. All heads hate my ass. If I make more money than pussy, nigga, you can't school me. I think most these niggas mad goofy. They rather spend they change on coochie. Fuck, I look like chasing a hoochie. Yeah, we selling smoke, better get you a hazmat. When I was broke, I was the one they laughed at. Now it's them funerals where they half at. Don't need her, bitch, I been had that. We had this all sitting in the trash bags. Had to tell mom, nah, please don't trash that. Where my dad at? Yo, he want a verse, better send through Cash App. It's still beef, nigga, where my mask at? Heard she was high, nigga, where my mask at? Can't fuck raw shorty, I can't catch that. Them boys actors, where your cash? Tell her I break a leg, nigga, where your cash at? Bitch on the one and only. We put a pole in the sting like a one-trick pony. Crazy how Mary go round for you and your homies. We leave a fuck nigga holy. Bro pulled up in the stone. We outside in the jungle like Baloo and Mowgli. There ain't no fight fair. Put the yacht in Dakota like Brother Bear. I'ma shoot till it's blinking, no cover there. Ain't nobody else spared, his mother there. But I'm shooting that bitch out of underwear. Big ass Glock turn the bitch to a nudist. I put a dot on his head like a Buddhist. That boy pussy got shot in his pubic. Got high up for Percocet, bitch on Zooted. She don't get wet for you, had to lube it.
Oh, this the old version too. You can end it there. That's the end of the song for it. That's the for the verse.
You already know what it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You are now tuned in to No Limit Podcast with your guy, Just Ed, and
The best Shogun D-Lo in the house. You already know what it is.
And tonight, just like every week, you already know what we got coming. Another artist, another great Marzxantanna in the building.
Yo, what's good?
You know what I'm saying? It was a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a long
time coming.
time.
You know how hard we had to search for that music? Huh? He said, he sent this back in October. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
God damn.
Yeah, it was 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make it a public apology. Though we have expanded our resources and expanded our notoriety around the 757 and getting people to know who we are.
Hello.
Hey, it's two of us, and I can honestly say it was on me because I did have conversations with you, and you got lost in the messages.
It's all good.
And when things get to rolling and things get to popping off, things happen. But out of all the artists that might have happened to, because there's plenty of more, there's probably 15 or more, he's the only one that was on it. Every month, every week, he was on it. Hey, bro, what's up with it? Hey, bro, what's up with it? Hey, hey, look, it got to the point where he sent me one message. Hey, bro, how the fuck they get on here before I did? I was like, damn. I was like, all right. We're going to make this shit happen.
Tell you shit.
And to the point where, I don't mean to put out your business or whatever. He was like, hey, man, I got to work today or whatever like that. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm coming. So I was like, you know what? Respect. That's respect to the people he's filming with and to his craft. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of people doing that right now. I know life's sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Own it. I'm winning right now, though. I can't even complain.
But you took it serious, though.
Hell yeah.
You took it serious, so I got to respect it. And no shun to the people you got with you. You got your crew with you. Yeah. Introduce yourselves a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, Dane.
Okay.
GahhDamnnDain.
GahhDamnnDain, okay.
Shit, Malclm, you know what I'm saying? Malclm, goddamn. That's it.
Okay then. I love it when artists come in here and they got a little entourage with them. They got a team with them.
No, it's not my entourage. It's my family.
Oh shit! Excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. I love it. At the end of the day, I love it. But let's get into the nitty and gritty, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna dig down to the origin story. Who is Marzxantanna?
Shit. Well, artist from 757. I grew up in Japan, moved to Baltimore, between Baltimore and Virginia.
You said Japan?
Yeah.
Like Japan?
I lived in Okinawa, Japan, like all my life up until 7.
Like, there's like a Japan in Idaho.
Is it really?
Nah, I had to make myself not look stupid.
I'm like, oh, this nigga super smart.
Nah, fuck. I knew it was Cap as soon as he said the shit.
Yeah, nah, Japan. Like, I lived in Okinawa, like, since I was like probably like
Military parents?
Yeah, my mother, well, both my parents, but I grew up with just my mother at first.
Heard.
And she got married, so we moved back to the States when he got stationed here. Yeah, shit, that's how it goes.
So do you remember your time out there in Japan?
Bruh, that shit. When I got to America, like, cause like mind you, like I didn't go over there and learn Japanese, but like Japanese people are so much nicer than Americans.
Guaranteed.
So coming from Japan. And then riding every weekend to Baltimore.
And I want to say you went to Baltimore out of all places.
That shit was
after
like
that shit.
So you can ask these niggas like now. I'd be like low key. Like I have moments where I'm like unnecessarily mean. My social cues is ass because of that.
Yeah.
Because it's like America mean. Like America.
You got motherfuckers over in Japan saying thank you,
niggas,
praising you and shit like that. And then you go to Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying? They saying thank you and shit. You get hit, nigga, move.
Nah, dead
ain't in your way.
Nah, that shit. It's hard for me because I know a lot of Baltimore cats. My mom, from Baltimore and shit like that. Well, Maryland, and motherfuckers, dummy, stupid.
Dummy,
I'm like,
stupid. I love Baltimore though. Don't ever get that twisted. I love Baltimore. Like I love it just as much as I love the 7-5. And I just started loving the 7-5. Like that's because, man, like growing up here, like it's so much hate. It's like niggas don't really like each other for real. Niggas be so snaky. Niggas would be one moment smiling in your face, the next moment. But then when I go home, like to Baltimore, I be reminded, like, man, this shit's so much better. Like, everybody want to be from the hood from here. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Right? Every time I go home, bro, y'all would never understand the pain of driving through, like, driving to your grandmother's house, saying, fuck, I hate it here just because your tire about to pop. Like, fucking streets terrible. I hate littering here. Like,
I heard the potholes is crazy up there.
The potholes violent.
Like, you think Norfolk and shit bad?
No.
Baltimore?
Yeah, I heard them shits was very disrespectful.
You need one pothole, you need a new alignment. I promise you.
Man.
But see, the craziest thing about it, like you made that statement, and I'm trying, and I'm not trying to bring in negativity, and I'm not trying to witness it, but it's hard when I hear people talk about, Virginia's for themselves, and people just don't fuck with each other and shit like that. I don't know, bro. Everybody done walked through the door and came on this show.
Don't it feel like that though? Like, don't it feel like everybody like want like artists and stuff? They want everybody to love each other. They want to show love to everybody they meet. But it's just that's not what gets brought to the light. Like that's why I'm kind of mad. Like that's why I haven't released PJs. We was just talking about that earlier. Like if I put out PJs, that's not gonna get the same love, right? I put out Shitter. Like I didn't even put that out yet. I put the snippet out. People reposting it, and I'm grateful. Shout out to Glass TV Media. You feel me? But I'd rather something like that go viral than me talking about sipping lean with my ex-girlfriend mom or some shit. Like that's weird. Like
because positivity never gets numbers. People love the drama. People love the ignorance, especially the black culture, which I do not understand because we are hated by everybody. Even people by our own shades. Own shades of color we're hated by. So
in some parts of Japan, like we couldn't go. Like my mother would be like, nah, we can't go this area. But like we'll see a parade coming through that area. You can't go there because it's like it's taboo to be dark skinned. Like that's how it is. Like and that's just like, and you can't hate them for it because it's like that's all they know.
That's the rules.
And the way we project ourselves on like TV and shit, like, bro, the only thing American I seen when I was in Japan, like that won't subtitle was probably like some shit on BET. And that's damn sure not doing us no good. I really don't fuck with BET and shit like that.
Oh, that's crazy. See, if they would have said, "Oh yeah, dark skin tone is an omen," I would have put a sheet over my head or something, be like, "Boo, boo!" I'm scared all the motherfuckers.
It's so much other beautiful shit to do. It was like fuck it. Like, and then I was a kid, so I wasn't even hip to the shit. Like, I didn't realize what was going on.
So you was like a reverse Jaden Smith type.
On some shit, yeah. Some Karate Kid shit.
That's crazy.
Shout out Jaden Smith.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. That's you know what? You got to experience a lot, man. Like, how many people want to go to Japan?
Yeah.
And can't me
get that
personally,
every
I can say right now I can't
get
afford
that
it.
shit all the time. I got it tatted on me. I'm wearing the merch today. I got shout the merch out. Shout out to my brother, Clouded Hearts. Come get you one. Just hit my DM. But yeah, bro, I get that shit all the time. Like, what's it like in Japan? You speak Japanese? Ooh, ooh. I be having to tell people like it didn't get fun until later because for one, I was a baby, so nigga I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I moved when I was 7, so I got to experience some of that shit. Like some niggas would never get to experience Tokyo Disney, and I hate that for you niggas because that shit was amazing. We used to go all the time, and then when I moved here, I was poor. Like so, it was like shit ass. Like,
damn, that's crazy. That is wild.
That shit to be better than America. I hate that shit.
To go to another country or another origin.
For real, in my eyes, I didn't go to another country. I came from another country.
So okay, so were you born in Japan?
Nah.
Oh, I was about to say, so you're a Japan native or something?
My mother had me just before she was getting ready to go out there. Like just before. Like she joined the military, got shipped over here, was on her way to Japan, had me, fell out with my father, and then moved out there.
That shit would have been lit to see on the birth certificate though.
Man,
from Japan, what?
I got dual citizenship.
Oh, that's lit.
So
that's
I can go
lit.
to any time without no passport. That's cool.
In.
That's crazy. All right. So we got a little details on who he is, where he from. Let's talk about the music though. The intro song. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
That shit out on all platforms. That's one of my favorite jumps. Probably gonna get a music video sometime in April. I gotta slow down because it's my birthday. I'm just now getting on my shit.
Today?
It's my birthday coming up. That's what I meant to say. That was my fault. My bad. But my birthday coming up real soon, so I want to get that shit out the way. But I'm gonna do that shit in April. We're gonna have a fat ass music video. Like we're going to a private location. Everybody pop out. I hate to tell y'all this because that's so ignorant, but you can bring your guns. Glad nigga. Bring your guns. We're gonna chill. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna love each other and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he said, he contradicted.
He said, "Bring your guns. We gonna love each other."
Bro, I was like, if liquor and weed involved,
and I had this talk with the other dude on the song. I'm glad I sent the version with. I mean, I'm mad I didn't send the version with him. The version with him is released already. Mm-hmm. That nigga will tell you like the only real way to beat the algorithm is to, bro. I dropped a song called what was that shit called? I don't know, but I dropped it on my man's Chop like a year ago. That shit did no numbers. It's just not getting 300 views. I had another song out with one of my homies. I pulled up, shot the video. That shit got like 20K views and it got taken down. I was like, damn, the only difference in between these two videos, because it's not the location we went out Virginia Beach, is that niggas had guns in the video, like in some parts of the video. So I'm like, damn, I guess that's the only way to beat the algorithm. Like we said, the negativity. So
negativity always outweighs positivity. Why? It's because negativity brings in a lot of fucking money. It brings in a lot of eyes, a lot of questions. See, positivity, you can go out there and say, yo, I'm rapping about the community, cleaning up the community, helping schools and stuff like that. No one would bat an eye.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, as a real nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to hear that shit all the time anyways, though. Personally. Like, yeah, people do it. And I fuck with it. I support all artists, first of all. Shout out to any artist that does, like, rap to their true shit. But, like, I can't, I could kind of speak for them, but, like, can't really speak. But we done seen some shit. So hearing that peaches and rainbows shit, that shit not really realistic.
But see, the one thing I want to ask you, though, why in the community, why in our community, the black culture, why can't we, not saying we can be peaches and rainbows and stuff like that, but why can't we switch the narrative? Why can't
oppression, bro. First of all, oppression, bro. Our people, if you go to other like country, like go to Africa and see other, bro, those is tribal people, them is warriors, yo. We came over here, we got domesticated. You take a stray cat and put it in the house, what's gonna happen? That cat gonna fuck your house up. Damn. You take a stray dog, put that bitch in the house, domesticate it. That motherfucker gonna sit down for a little bit. Eventually, it's gonna fuck around and do some dumb shit.
But you know what you just did, right?
When you take that leash off that dog and let it back outside, it turned into that dog. That's what happened.
You literally just did. You literally just went the same route that the white people put us in.
Can't help it.
I know that's the mentality of we can't help it. But eventually, over time, we should be able to change.
See, that's another thing. I agree with you, and you know, I'm just now getting on my shit. Like, I didn't hear people say like, yeah, I was homeless, woo, 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 this, that, and the third. But like, I can't speak for too many people. But for me, like, when I was homeless, that's probably when I was like most ignorant, but most getting to it. Like, when I was homeless, I was selling crack, weed, shoes, anything I could get my hands on for real. So it's like coming up from that and doing what you got to do to get where you going. You gonna eventually be ignorant because ain't nobody else show you how to do it. You did it. Yeah. But now that I'm a little bit older, I ain't but so much older. I'm only 20. Now that I'm older, it's like
Damn.
Now I want to calm down. Like now I want to chill. I just bought my first car. I'm renting a house with my brother. We chilling. Like I just that's what I'm into now. But I can see why people don't want to be into that yet, or don't want to hear about. Yeah, he just bought himself a nice car and he's not in the streets no
It's
more.
not fully relatable right now.
It's not really relatable because we still young too. Like slavery. My fault. My hold on. Go
I
ahead.
don't think that's the case though. Like people, I feel like people want to be into it, but they either don't have the necessary means to get to it,
The resources.
Yeah, no, and that's
or
true.
they just really
yeah.
like don't want like they don't want to put like
No
feet
type
on
of
ground
effort.
and get to it for real. Like
Hell yeah, that's
because
it.
people say they want to do shit, but niggas don't be really.
Niggas really don't be doing shit.
Because honestly, change is hard. Change is one of the hardest.
It's super hard.
It's super easy to go back to what you already know because you already done it. So you already did it before, so it's already straight. Or I can sell this. I know the people. I got the clientele. I got the whatever going on. That's cool. But what you don't have is sometimes the mental ability to the understanding, like the future vision that's not going to be longevity for you in the first place.
Yeah, and that's another thing though. People don't teach our parent. A lot of situations. I feel like a lot of reasons is because a lot of our parents is kids raising kids too.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a future vision because they blocked their future off the moment they decided to do what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like my mother. She not crazy young, but my mother. I think we both agree she was a little too young to have a kid when she had me. But like, we growing up together still. So I don't put nothing on her. But like. Other kids, I think our generation gonna do very well with our kids though. Like everybody's complaining about the like TV shows not being the same and shit, like kids cartoons being weird. But if you asking me, I feel like that's just the best thing we can do for our kids because we ignorant as hell. Like,
Because I've noticed this. What you just said, like my father, go getter. You know what I'm saying? Was in the streets, was having a regular job, was doing those things. And then I look back at it, and as a kid, I hated his ass. And I'm like, you're never there.
Sure.
You're there, but you're never there. And then when I do see you, might be fucked up some days. You might be on a drunk rant. You might be this, that, and the third. And I told myself, like, when I'm going to have kids, I'm going to be way better.
Way better than him.
I'm way better. But we took certain things from our parents that made them who they are, made them like go-getters. Like my father, one thing about this motherfucker, he might be fucked up. Like he might be doing this or doing that. He gonna have a job. He gonna have paper. You know what I'm saying? So I took that away from him, and I was like, you know what?
That's what I'm trying to hear, yo.
Like I got that from him. Like people that know me, I got 2-3 jobs, and I still do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And the way I raise my kids is based off of how I was raised. Damn, I remember how I felt when he used to do this, or my mom used to do this. So you try to switch it up a little bit. How you talk to them, how you treat them, the discipline, you know.
And that's what I be seeing all over the internet. Like, shout out to the beautiful women in the world. All I hear from women nowadays is like, my kid not gonna want for this, my kid not gonna want for that, and they go get it. Now, I know too many females that be like, this nigga gonna pay for this nigga gonna do that. But at least they put their kids first. Like, that's all I care about.
See, and shout out to all women out there. But what I will disagree with, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What I will disagree with is the methods and how you get it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, your kids are taken care of, but you're not worried about the
Mr. Jenkins across the street.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
go get a job, love.
Like, oh yeah, your kid's in Gucci, but you had to shake your ass for 25 minutes to get it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I wear designer, but I'm not putting my kids in designer.
Like, shit.
There's no point until a certain age. Because
my sister, she be putting her kids in designer, but her kids different though. Like, they sit down when she tell them to sit down.
Oh yeah.
But like, I feel like because the way I am, and my kids got to do some kind of athletic shit. Yeah. Just because I wasted being 6'4", you better not, my nigga. Like, my kids gotta be.
I gotta mention that too.
What
you just said, 6'4". Your pictures make you look 5'6".
Yeah, I get that all the time.
That shit made you look 5'6", and then when you walked in, I'm looking like,
who the fuck is this?
Goddamn, LeBron! Like, the fuck?
Ain't nobody taller than me. Like, who gonna take my pictures?
Like, that shit crazy. They need to work on the angles or something.
Gang, I gotta start bringing the step stool in the trunk or something.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
But that shit be killing the hoes. Though. I love that shit. Like, sometimes to bag up some pussy, my personality just be tall. No bullshit.
Hey, that's a legit trait that women look for. Is just, oh, you tall? All right, bet.
It's a money grab. Like, okay, he tall. If I, get the kids right, athletes or something like that, they gonna have some type of grab to the society. But yeah, the women, I love that you take care of your kids now, and you kind of in their lives a little bit. But doing the OnlyFans and the stripping and the fucking,
I want to be against that OnlyFans shit, yo. Ty, fuck this OnlyFans bitch, bro. and she took me out to eat. Like she like, yo,
The money
laid that shit down. She's like, yo, that shit was fire. Tomorrow we going out to eat. I was like, what?
the money good is the essence. It's the essence of the woman. Like,
So you know how
yeah,
we
you
were
do
just
lose
talking-
value. I told her she can't be my girlfriend.
You know
She
how
do
we were
that.
just talking about how we pick up traits and things from our parents generationally, right?
Hell yeah.
So my question is, when these 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old kids out here with these OnlyFans models, moms, strippers, moms, whatever they
what's
doing
gonna
out
be
here,
like?
are they
My
gonna
kid
pick
gonna
up
be
those
making
traits?
fun of them niggas. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You feel me?
Straightforward.
So it's just like, are they gonna pick up those same traits that you had back then trying to get
I
money,
don't
or
know, yo.
what's really going
I
on?
don't know.
'Cause sometimes we subconsciously.
I feel like kids gonna be more embarrassed of that shit. Like, cause bro, think about how like mean kids is in like middle school. I used to get bullied, believe it or not. Like I was not always me. So when I was in middle school, I used to get picked on for like shoes and shit. But one thing I always had was jokes. It was, bro, I ain't gonna say his name. It was this one nigga, bro. I swear to God, we came across his mom on Pornhub. Came across that nigga mom, bro. I never let that nigga cook me again. So imagine what like the next generation gonna be. And these kids smart. They be on them tablets and shit, reading shit, doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing.
oh, it gets disrespectful, and that's why I'm saying like you putting those kids to, like, in your head, you're taking care of yourself, you taking care of your household. Most females, they look at it and it's like, I don't need a nigga.
42.
Like, I don't need a man because now I'm doing everything a man could do for me. And I respect that. Like, y'all females went a long way with it. And I give them props. You know what I'm saying? But the essence of it, it's like you having a baby, you ain't thinking about marriage or anything, or actually being with that other parent. And then on top of that, you're just selling yourself. You're not really a career advocate. Because I mean, even strip clubs now, they're about to put a ban on strip clubs where girls can't just go in there at 18, start shaking ass, because we normalized just females. Hey, you know what?
I love
at
women. I love y'all, but I feel like y'all want the easy route too much now.
Exactly, and that's the easy route.
I'm glad I said that, bro. I just went on a date for like the first time in years, y'all, with this very, like, to me, she's gorgeous. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I went to school with her. I knew her in school. I was a little crash out nigga in school, so I don't think she really seen me like that. But I guess now that a nigga get his shit together, like, it's like, all right, I see this. But this woman, like, bro, and another, I ain't even gonna blame it on her. I just love the fact that she don't like to take the easy route or nothing. Like, she was dealing with a nigga for 3 years since we graduated high school, and she was like, I gotta get out of this relationship. Gets out the relationship, gets her own crib, her own car, and I'm just like, that's way more attractive than you showing your ass on Instagram or some shit. And she said that word for word. She was like, I could be showing my ass on Instagram. I know my mother, she had an OnlyFans. I gotta be the first to see it. That's how cute she is to me, at least. And a lot of niggas, she got a lot of followers on Instagram. Don't entertain none of them niggas. Like, that type of shit is the shit that turns a nigga to a warrior. Like, that's wife material, and that's what a nigga want. If you can give off some kind of sexual aura to a nigga without being naked, you a woman. Anything before that, you a hoe. Like,
I shouldn't scroll up on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube,
you know what I'm saying?
and every fucking female is in lingerie. Like, shit gets doled out.
I can't get on Twitter next to my mother. Like,
I really hate a link in bio bitch. I really do. Cause
That's like a lot
I ain't gonna
of
lie,
bitches
but at the same
feel
time,
me?
That's
look,
like hella bitches,
I'm contradicting myself though, cause I love that shit. But like before her, a bitch with a link in the bio is getting a swipe up from me, cause I ain't like, it's not like I'm famous or anything, but I'm popular in this area. Like, people know me. Like, y'all might not know me, niggas know me. Like, niggas, we go out, we definitely get like recognized sometimes. So whenever I shoot my shot in the bitch DM, she be like, ooh, wah, 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 you follow? I'll be like, yeah, you that nigga that be doing, yeah. Pull up, cause I see the link in the bio, I'm gonna respond. But all I'm gonna do is kill. That's it. I'm cracking.
That's the reason for him though, but it's not going nowhere though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh sure. And there be some wonderful women that be like, you know what I'm saying, having a link in the bio, happen to be on OnlyFans, great personality, wife material. No, somebody else has seen it.
Yeah,
I don't think women realize that though.
And we was just talking about that on the last episode with C. Lloyd. How, you know, it's not. You want your woman to be for your eyes only.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, I like that.
Yeah.
Man, you might have made a title, bro. The next PG is probably gonna be called that.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I don't feel like that's being realistic. Like, cause one thing I realize is like the same thing with men is it is with women. Now it may be different because men are more logical, women are more emotional. You feel me? But
I was talking
with that, it's like the same way we want to crack bitches be want to crack niggas. I feel like it depends
Oh,
on what bitch you
yeah.
fucking with. Like the bitch he was talking about, excuse my language.
No, go
You know
ahead.
what I'm saying? But
Nah,
shorty
she
he
not
was
a
talking
bitch,
about,
though.
you know what I'm saying? She not a bitch. But shorty he was talking about, like, she been in a relationship for 3 years. Like, if she been in a relationship for that long, you know what I'm saying, and she ain't fuck with no other nigga.
She
like,
wants to explore.
You know what I'm saying?
She has to grow.
Yeah, most definitely.
She has to grow.
And but the
So-
thing is, when you find a woman like that, like, which your goal is to just show her, like, because it's not the same situation as I'm not gonna put her business out there.
It depends.
But her situation is she was dealing with a square. Actually, I know 2 girls, her and another girl, my best friend. They were both dealing with a square nigga, 2 different niggas, square niggas. I'm talking about both parents in the home, but they lazy some a bit. Like they need a woman to be a mom. You know what I mean?
Because their life was handed to them.
Yeah, literally. So now that these 2 girls have both been in a relationship just as long, both of them 3 years with the niggas, and they broke up around the same time with the niggas. It's weird. My best friend broke up with her nigga. Now she be around me all day, every day. Like she's like, yo, like nigga, I need to experience the world, right? The girl, she broke up with her nigga on Valentine's Day. Me being a real nigga, I was like, oh no, I'm not about to let you go out sad on Valentine's Day. Cause on Valentine's Day, nigga, I got a gift. And I ain't got no woman. I got like a couple gifts.
No, I feel it.
So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna take you out. But I just ended up enjoying myself a lot and feeling comfortable around her. But I'm like, the situation
Swear to
is
God.
because she was dealing with such a square nigga, both of them, they felt trapped. They felt like caged. Like, all right, this is some shit you don't do is post on Instagram. This is some shit you don't do is have male friends. Which is some shit most niggas will want. Yeah. But as a nigga, like I can't speak for y'all two. But me as a nigga is, I want you to be able to go outside. Because at the end of the day, when you my girl, I'm not one of them niggas that be like, you can't wear. Yeah, you can't. I got trust is all I need. I grew up no father, just my mother. So I know how these girls act. I know what I'm expecting and shit. But like, if you my girl and I'm me, as long as I'm me, you could go out, do you have fun. I want you to go outside. Man, I don't care if your ass hang out a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Look, before I continue,
before
I continue, I don't care if that's the case. As long as you're not out here in front of no niggas, as long as you're not going to no club shaking ass, if you gonna go outside and shake ass, it better be a flock of ugly bitches with you or badder bitches that'll go handle all the other niggas, whatever the case may be. And when you know what I'm saying, you done, you coming straight home. I don't want to hear none of that.
No, I feel it.
I don't feel it.
And I can respect that.
I don't feel it, just for the simple fact is like,
That's because you ain't got trust though.
no, it doesn't matter about trust, bro. Like women are walking billboards.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A dude is only if you see a girl, let's say you see a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's dressed in regular clothes, but you know she got ass, titties, or whatever like
I
that.
got a rebuttal for
but
this,
it's not showing.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, a dude won't approach that. But if you see
That's
a
not
motherfucker,
true.
9 times out of 10, if you see a girl like she dressed kind of like you not really gonna approach it, but you can see the body, like, okay, it might be a body there. You're not really gonna approach it. But if her ass is hanging out and the titties out, or like she opened her mouth and she got the tongue ring, shit like that, it's something. It's a chemical imbalance in our brain that's just like
Don't say all that.
it's a primal thing. It's a primal thing. It's a primal thing. Did you not see it? Did you not see
She
it?
was fully clothed.
Did you?
She was fully clothed. On
But
me.
listen though. This is my question to you though.
Hold
waiting,
that
I'm waiting.
question. Hold that question.
On me.
When I first I know, I'm my bad. But when I first told you about her, and I told you how she got down.
That's not why. Because I wasn't on it.
Yeah, you
I was
crazy as
not
hell.
on it at all for that. I was going out with a shorty as a friend, and she pressed the whole situation.
If I tell you an apple's gonna poison you, you still gonna bite that shit?
Yeah, but don't believe your ass.
We
We gotta find out.
This is my question to you. What's like, bro? What's more attractive though, right? The mid John, the one you said was barely dressed up, right? You still most niggas, if you got game like I got game, I'm gonna approach you in whatever the fuck you got on. I can see when a John about to be bad as hell when she put that shit on, or be normal as hell when she don't put it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that. So I'm still gonna shoot regardless. It can be the same bitch, but it's whether she got on less or more, it doesn't matter. But you know what's more attractive though? I go say something to that bitch and that be like, I got a man. Yeah, but can I still get you? I got a man. That shit, I'd be like, damn, I don't even want to shoot no more because I like that.
Because she's conservative. But if you go out with your ass and titties out in the club, bro, you know what time it is, bro. It only take a couple drinks. If I take one more drink.
Does that depend though?
Yeah,
Like,
that-
bro.
Does it depend? Because okay, so you do got multiple situations. Like, okay, some bitches, they probably will dress like that, but they just going out.
Well, I hear.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But you
it-
got some bitches who dress like that because they just like to dress like that. But I feel like it do depends on what type of bitch you talking to, or the type of bitch you like walk up to and be like, hey, let me get your number. let me see what's good with you type shit. Cause some of these bitches, like, you don't know who these bitches is, but you can tell though. You can tell because, like you said, they is like walking billboards. Like you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
But
you can tell.
another thing is though, if you wanna deal with a bad bitch, bro, you gotta be ready for what comes.
You gotta be ready for it. But you can deal with an attractive woman, and I know the terms is bad now, but you can deal with a woman like that, and that's okay. But walking around just strutting your shit like my woman is my prize.
But if she was doing that day one when you met her, right? Why is she?
Why is it changed now?
Oh, okay. If she was doing it when day one, I'm not treating her like my girl. She's not, nigga.
Just
What?
because how she dressed?
Yes, nigga. Like, come on now. Like, I'm gonna smash. I'm gonna wait a couple weeks. I'm gonna smash again. You know what I'm saying? Give me the conversation.
That's another thing though. Like the another thing is that do matter. Like if how fast I smash matter. Yeah. Like this girl making me wait. I ain't wait, bro. You can ask these niggas, bro. We go on the strip, like out anywhere. I smell smoking bitches all left and right. And 9 times out of 10, whoever the baddest that night getting killed the next day. Like that's how I operate. Getting body. Yeah. This shit right here though, like that type of shit making a nigga wait. She stopped talking to a nigga 'cause she had a nigga. She blocked all the niggas that I know that she used to fuck with. I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? Like that shit turn a nigga on. I don't want to hear.
You know who you remind me of? You remind me when I was your age, bro. And I thought I would never be an old nigga to say some shit like that. We 8 years apart, but me at 20, I was like that. At 20, I was that same mentality. Like, nigga, the ones that make you wait, that chase, it's fun, right? That game they play, it's fun, right? It gets you going. I don't know, something about it get your body like, oh shit, like damn, like
something about that.
It gets you going. But I will tell you, young blood, like, damn, I said young blood. Oh shit. Something that I'll tell you about that shit, bro. Sometimes the ones you make you wait. Now, so I've had some that make me wait and it be good. I've had some that make me wait and I'd be like, I waited 6 months for this.
But it's because what you looking for. You was looking for pussy the whole time.
Yeah, I think cause like I said, I didn't take her out on a date to get pussy. Like I took her out on a date cause you and your boyfriend broke up on Valentine's. I think any female that gorgeous deserves a good Valentine's. I hate to ask a nigga to do some shit, but like, can you grab my phone? Never mind, this nigga fried.
Hey, he been fried the whole time.
Yeah, I'm about to say
he been in the you ever heard this artist, and I'm sorry to go off a topic. There's an artist called No.Limit. It was Wiz Khalifa's artist. Well, I think it still is Wiz Khalifa artist. Look him up. He looks just like him, bro.
Like Dain? Nah, that nigga look like Dain, gang.
Young guy, that nigga look like Dain.
Dain a different human being.
I'm trying to tell you, look up Young Days.
I ain't even.
Look, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
Talking yet?
You've been observing,
man.
You've been observing.
When I say this is the most creative nigga I know. Like both of them are the most creative.
Anybody I ever met in my life.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Pick any rapper in the 757. I'm putting them against this nigga. I'll put my whole nigga. I'll put my life savings on this nigga.
I don't care who you is.
Hey, that's a whole lot of love they give you right now.
I put myself against a lot of rappers. This is one of the only niggas I know that will rap around me.
This nigga will rap.
I lied to you not. I can freestyle anytime, any day. This the only nigga that'll say some shit. And I'll be like,
bro, this nigga got bars on top of bars. Like if he was the
you trying to hold it in, but hey, bro,
if he was the battle rapper,
that's love, bro.
Any nigga in the 7-5 that battle rap, bro. I don't care who you is. Go up against my nigga Dane, bro. You cook. I swear to God, you ain't got no rebuttals off the
sushi, nigga.
No punchlines. I'm talking about anything.
And then the shit makes sense, like, bro.
Hey, Pac Rollo,
getting one over on, bro.
Pac, you hear this shit, right? Pac, you hear it, right?
Bro,
hey, look.
If his name Pac Gang, it's because he about to fit in one if he backs, bro.
Hey,
look, my nigga is crazy, bro.
Pac, you hear this shit, right? Yo,
I strongly believe that.
The fact that your fam right here is giving you so much love right there, and they putting you top tier. I love it. But I definitely gotta see it.
Like, bro,
I definitely gotta see it.
I ain't gonna lie, he Drake's niggas. Like, bro, I get on people's songs and I be doing this dirt ball. Like, it's to that point where I realize, like, all right, I gotta like slow it down a little bit. They ain't get on the back of my song. Half the time I be like, man, nah, I gotta go re-record. I've never been the type nigga to be like, I got a right to re-record. That's like, if I gotta re-record because they ain't back on, and when I write, I get in my bag. Like, that's when I'm like really sitting here thinking. Any other nigga a rap after me, I'd be like, ugh. If I let this nigga sit there, this nigga like Batman, Malclm, like fucking Batman. You give this nigga an hour, bro, all you need is about a couple minutes on the mic after that. bro, this nigga is going to slaughter some shit, bro. This nigga's pen is crazy. And these the niggas I look up to. Like, these the reason why I don't want to do street shit like that no more. Cause it's like, we all living it. Like,
Let's clap for
we
that.
living this shit, and every day, whenever we ask each other, like, how you feeling? Like, nigga, I'm just trying to do better. And I love hearing that shit, bro. These my motivations. Like, everybody's favorite rapper is this, that, and the third. First of all, let's talk about that too when we get a chance. Like, traditional favorite rappers, not mine anymore. Like, I'm Jay-Z not my top 10 no more. Shit, Nas not my top 10 no more. Like, the rappers that's up now, those are my top 10. And I'm not talking about like Lil Durk, Youngboy, and them. I'm talking like some ignorant shit.
You been
like,
watching some videos. Because I literally said that shit Sunday. I felt bad for people that grew up in the 2010s and stuff like that, and their favorite artists is Durk and Youngboy. I'm like, damn, y'all really don't know what real penship is, like real craft is.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The thing is, everybody wants that to be the main penship. But before that, bro, what was niggas rapping, bro? A hip, a hop, a hippity. So,
80s.
you know what I'm saying?
80s.
But that's where it started at, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Talking
how
about
this
the
shit
rhymes
started.
and stuff.
So, niggas got to stop being like, oh, he's not a real spitter because your granddad was yelling out a hippity hop to me. Like, that's the facts. So, and then at one point, I was like, yo, Jay-Z the greatest of all time, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, why he got to be the greatest of all time just because everybody else like his music? I ain't gonna lie, I love the Blueprint. I do. But that shit I don't relate to that shit. But you know who I do, though? RX Pappy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I relate to niggas like him way more before I relate to RX Pappy, bro. Go listen to 12 Stout Street.
RX nephew.
Oh
them
my
niggas
God.
Are
Yo,
literally
go listen
crazy.
to 12 Stout Street. 1-2 Stout Street.
Pappy,
Where they from?
Bro, he's from what is he from? New York, but I don't know what part.
Rochester.
Rochester.
Okay.
Bro, this nigga gets on the mic, don't even have to be on beat sometimes, and the shit going hit, bro. The nigga got a song called 12 Stout Street. Shout out, why can't he say his name? But shout out my old brother, we fell out. That nigga put me on, bro. I've been in love with that nigga's music since. Like, another top, my number one, like, is Uzi and then Rio the Young OG. I battle with any nigga over Rio.
Okay.
Cause that nigga say stupid shit that like I can't relate to. Like something about rapping about having to get them packs off. Oh, gotta run up the plug. Like that shit be real. That's how it go. So those is my idols right now. I can't say Jay-Z's my idol. Jay-Z a fucking millionaire. Like I can't relate to that shit. Fucking J. Cole.
yeah, right?
I ain't gonna disrespect him like that. He earned it. You be a billionaire.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's him. But like, I can't relate to that. I'm not disrespecting him. It's all love. If I had to choose between money and advice, a Jay-Z, I'm taking the fucking money. So at that point,
It's
I'm
all in relatability.
and I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna spend it on a newer artist. I'm not gonna hold you. Like that's the type of nigga I am.
We
Like,
was talking about that earlier.
I can't
before y'all
relate
came
to them
too.
niggas, but I can honestly say that the shit that's coming out now, and it don't got, and these niggas, they not your traditional lyricists. But if you say as an artist that they're not lyricists like Malclm, am I tripping? That's lyricism.
Because I'll give it up to like Glock 40 Spaz. Niggas be overtaking Glock 40 Spaz in the way that nigga be rapping. But word me, that nigga be
Relatable.
That nigga be talking. Yo,
Talking that shit. I ain't.
Yeah.
That's another one too. He like in my radar right now as far as like who the fuck I fuck with the most. Lil Tony. Like niggas like that. I like shit like that. I also like Four Bats. Like niggas like I like shit like that too. But that's like I can't sit here and pretend like everybody else's favorite is my favorite. Like I can't do that shit no more.
I mean,
Can I say something?
Go ahead, gang.
For real, all this right here, it relate back. You think they can hear me, right?
yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah.
All this right here go back to like why you think goddamn people like don't get out the street type shit, or like why kids want to imitate the shit that be going on type shit.
Mhm.
You know, the violence or whatnot. The what's it called? The negative is always stronger than the positive. I find it funny how like, you know, the rappers like Glock 40 Spaz or like what name some of the rappers.
I told the gang I'm gonna be right back.
Tony, all them type shit.
Rio.
The niggas that
Free
talk
Rio.
about this shit, bruh, are some of the niggas that'll tell you, bro, like they never wanted to be in this shit or like influence the young, because it's like he said, we done been in this shit, right? Like it's like a life, like bro, they talk about it, and it's like when the young see it, they see people that have made it from it,
Yeah.
type shit, so they want to follow and do the same thing, but don't quite get that shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
They don't listen to the full message. They just see what's happening.
They just see it.
Shit don't get real till somebody die. That's
Life
I ain't gonna lie. That
is
shit
real, my nigga.
that
Life
shit don't
is
get
real
real
teacher,
till somebody die.
facts.
I'm telling you, like, I can't even speak on too much, but when somebody die, that shit really, that's when you become a real gangster. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I won't really on that shit. I used to probably rock,
and
like,
the one in front of the gun lives forever.
Literally, bro.
Okay.
Kendrick is in my top though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Earl. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I was going on a tangent.
Go
Go ahead.
Ask a kid nowadays, and almost every kid has a dead friend.
Yeah, and that shit sad.
Almost every kid in the hood has a dead friend.
Man,
that's factual.
RP a couple niggas.
No, that's factual.
man,
Honestly,
yeah. Rest in peace, my fallen angels, bro. Rest in peace, my babies.
so I think it was almost 200 school shootings last year alone.
And that's fucking crazy
across
because it's like,
America.
nigga, we had one here. We had one like, what was that? Was that Heritage?
There was one in Chesapeake too, on it.
That shit did happen.
Yeah, I think it was either Heritage or it was one of these schools. Like, and it was over some dumb shit too. I ain't gonna lie, these little niggas is heathens. Like me, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I carry because that's police. Just listen to my music. But like, shit so bad that I don't want to take the illegal route because my homie's getting locked up for having the illegal route. Like we got a homie that just went to jail for a switch, but I can't compete with these little niggas, and these little niggas don't care about shit no more. So now I got a binary trigger in my shit. I gotta do extra shit, spend more money, cause these little niggas don't give a fuck about nobody.
These little niggas got switches.
But the question,
these little niggas got switches,
and I'm glad that we're talking to the younger crowd, even though we're only a couple years apart. But I'm glad I'm talking to y'all because you kind of opened my eyes, and I was actually excited for you to come here because. What is the purpose?
Of what?
Like when the younger crowd, like you said, they're heathens. Yeah. What is the purpose? What are you angry about? And I know it falls back to your home. Cause best believe, brother, came from the hood and everything like that. I slept on floors, putting your clothes and pillows and shit like that.
I don't even think it's that because I met this little kid not too long ago, bro. He was homeless, right? I gave him $100. I ain't tell nobody about this, but I gave him $100 because the little nigga just asked me for $100 to go get books. Then asked me for a ride to Barnes and Nobles. I take this nigga to Barnes and Nobles. He asked me if I could take him home. We get to his crib. It's a bando. I know the bando, and bro, nothing's worse than that feeling of knowing a spot for is bad. Like knowing the spot for having the dope, like knowing the dope house, and then seeing somebody have to go in there. So I said, little nigga, you doing dope? He said, nah, this is where I'm staying right now. I said, man, that's some bullshit. I was like, bro, he was like, don't worry, bro, I go to school tomorrow. I said, you excited to go to school? He said, yeah. I said,
it's just freedom. Nigga, it's peace.
Hearing that though,
it's
made
peace.
Me realize, like, bro, I don't think kids want to be bad because like it's the way they live. I think kids want to be bad because they think that shit cool. Like niggas think this shit, like I said, it don't get real till somebody die. I ain't never wanted to kill somebody until somebody died. Like that's how real this shit is. Like I never wanted to put, like I hated fighting. I couldn't fight when I was in middle school and shit, bro. I used to get beat up and I was cool with it. Like shit, a nigga not gonna get punched back. I mean, get punched and not get punched back fucking with me. But when losing homies, like my 8th grade summer was my last year being innocent. I lost my homie to the streets, bro. I was like, man, fuck this shit. R.I.P. Boomer, man. I lost Boomer to the streets, bro. I didn't care about nothing. I gave no fucks. My mom was like, yo, you gotta get out. I was cool with it. That's the shit. That shit don't become cool till somebody die. Like, and before that, it was cool to be ghetto. Like, it was cool to be ratchet. That's why Sexy Red and them all over the place. But I bet you if Sexy Red, you ask Sexy Red or anybody that's famous right now, hey, if you could trade this fame for that homie back, they gonna do it. Cause I would. I know I would. And I'm not even famous. If I knew my future is gonna be, I'm gonna be a billionaire, I could be bigger than Jay-Z tomorrow. But you tell me I could bring home my loved ones, oh, that shit over with.
So again, I'm trying to understand, and I'm trying to, cause I have my own perception on why the culture the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to hear the younger generation talking like that. Like, you're losing people. Now, don't get me wrong. I've lost people during high school and stuff like that, middle school, but it wasn't towards violence. It wasn't towards it was depression and suicide and stuff like that. That was a big thing when I was growing up.
That shit take kids too now.
It's suicide and stuff like that. But I feel like parents as a whole need to step up, especially in the black culture. You need to talk to these kids. Don't ask them just, how was your day in school? Ask them, what was your favorite part? What was your worst part? You know what I'm saying? I do that. I got 2 kids of my own.
Congratulations.
And with my daughter, she comes from school, like, you know what I'm saying? I ask every day, what was your favorite part of the day? What was your worst part of the day? And how we gonna make tomorrow better?
You know what? Shout out to my mom while we talking about this, bro. I love my mother. I gave my mother the hardest time, like, and being put out doing shit. Like my mom's still finding out the shit I've been doing when I was in her house. Like, but shout out to my mom, cause my little sister is like an angel. Like she don't find none of the shit I was into cool. Like little nigga listen to K-pop. She barely listen to rap for real, unless it's me or like some mainstream shit. Like that's what, like my mom had to, a lot of, I'm just realizing, bro, like a lot of this parenting shit is about growing up with your kids, bro. And my mom just happened to get it right the second time. My little sister ain't seen not one bad grade. That shit makes me, that shit breaks it don't break my heart in a bad way, but it breaks my heart in a great way. Like it opens me to like being a better person.
And it do. And it does. I would say for me personally, like my mother, I have my father got kids, my mother got kids. And I got to witness my parents become parents, like the proper parents. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I had a daddy come to my games drunk as fuck, throwing like being ignorant as a motherfucker. And I'd be like, yo, please get this dude out of here. Like, I appreciate the support, but you're doing too much. Right. But my sisters don't know the nigga that I grew up with that will put your ass through a wall just because you said something that he ain't like, or he on his drunk escapades and you gotta walk over his body.
That's the thing too. I can't relate to that. Like I had my mother and I had my stepfather, but it was like a silent agreement between me and my stepfather that nigga, you're not my dad. Like it was just like that.
But even then, because I had a stepmother.
Thankfully, when I turned 18, my father called me for the first time. Like he explained everything, and it didn't really matter if I believed him. My father was like, yo, you 18 now, you can leave the house whenever you want. I'm gonna buy you a plane ticket if you say you want it. So I hopped on the plane. My father showed me love. Like I never had that before, and that's the only reason why I'm like on my shit now. So some people just, they don't need to be a parent. Some people do. My father was straightforward. Like bro, I wanted to be there. It didn't work out like that. But gladly it didn't, because you got to grow correctly, and it wouldn't have been the same. My father was a dealer. My father was GD. He grew up gangster shit. He grew up in Chicago. So that shit, that's how he was raised, was rough and by himself. So in his eyes, it was like it was either going to be like that for him or I was going to be better than him. But regardless, it would have been worse if he was around. My father had to get himself together. So shout out to my pops too. But that shit, like all that shit come down to like what kids perceive as cool. Like nowadays, kids don't, and that brings me back to the cartoons. Nigga, kids don't perceive the same shit as cool as we did when we was kids. Nigga, we used to want to be in the phone posits and shit like that. Like that's the shit. Remember when Nike Elite socks was a thing? Niggas was getting roasted for having regular socks. Like what the fuck?
See, but look, it's like it is the perception type shit. But it's also like the influences. You feel me? See, it's different. It's different for kids that ain't had families. Families that want family type shit won't relate to some shit like that. You feel me? Like a kid, like a nigga like me. You feel me? I ain't had my mom or my dad. You feel me? Now I had family, but like when the family dynamic is fucked up,
that shit don't work.
Growing up in that shit, and as kids, bro, you don't have no choice.
What's that shit called?
But to be in that shit, you
the
feel
black
me?
sheep effect. That's what it is. Yeah.
You don't have no choice but to be in that shit. You feel me? And it's like, bro, you. Kids feel like casted out, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like alone as fuck, you feel me? And I can speaking for myself, bro. I ain't have the view of two loving parents type shit coming together and building a family type shit. Like thankful for aunt and uncle that put a roof over my head and food in my stomach. But to be honest,
that's not.
Fuck
that's
all that
not.
Shit. You're supposed to do that for a baby anyway. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what my thing about
mom. Not to sound
mom.
ungrateful, but like
you shouldn't get praised for something that you're supposed to.
Yeah,
do.
you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's what caused my follow with my parents. Like my mother used to be like that. Like nigga, I'm doing this for you. You need to do something for me. But it's like nigga, that's what you supposed to do.
I didn't ask to be here.
Yeah, nah. And my mom would say that you didn't ask to be here, but I brought you here. I could take you out. Like I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. Bruh, do what you're supposed to do.
But see, that right there.
Then you become a heathen. That's why I agree with everything you just said.
What I realized is, and not to cut you off, brother, man.
Go ahead.
But what you just went through and what you just went through, it's a repeating cycle, and that's part of the original conversation of our culture needs to change because damage is damaging others.
But do niggas want it to change? Like, I be for real.
Well, he just said
that's
it.
a great question.
But that's what I'm saying. But
He just said it. If he could,
nigga, if I could, I would.
No, I'm saying like.
But that's after the fact. The damage is done.
There's a majority of, I say, the black community because we niggas. You know what I'm saying? does the majority of niggas really want it to change? Because one thing I realize is when people want change in their lives, really want change in their lives, they gonna do something about it. This is like,
that's a great way to say it too.
Now, one thing I will say is some people don't have the opportunity to, or some people don't have the leverage to, and that's okay because, you know what I'm saying, everybody not gonna be fortunate, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been in positions where it's like, yo, I wanted to change shit about my life, but I couldn't. But one thing I do know is like, when you get that opportunity to, because life gonna keep going, my nigga, you still can find ways to do shit, you can still figure shit out. Like, facts. That's when I got a chance to try to change some shit, like, I changed it when I could.
This the thing, right? What I was about to say is my influences were people that were...
I'm trying to make sure
that were in that shit.
Oh, they gonna hear him. I'm gonna make sure that
were in that. You feel me?
Y'all preaching. I like that.
I decided as a kid, me as an adult, a 22-year-old, had been thinking about it. You feel me? Me as a kid, I went to find attention or love elsewhere, or I went to express myself elsewhere. Because I couldn't express myself to the people that were supposed to be and were supposed to listen. Now the crazy thing is, I found more love from the niggas that were in negative places, and never thought that would be like that. So when I went outside, you feel me, and the let's say the drug dealers, the crack dealers, the old heads.
But those be the niggas that show the most love.
They see the young niggas. They see the young niggas and I was a little nigga trying to, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They held the nigga in, bro, and even though they was doing a bad thing, they always made sure to, alright, but look, you feel me?
You were doing bad, but I need you to do it the right way.
I need you to do it the right way, or if you want to do this, I need to teach you something.
Let's go.
You gotta know the game. I love that you said that.
Everybody told me you don't want to do this gang shit because it's either two ways out: you dying
or you going to jail.
Prison, and that's what it is.
Incarceration.
You
yes, sir.
Need to make a decision for yourself to either stand up and do this shit, or think of something else, bro. You got some potential in you. Everybody told me, yo, you got some potential in you. So me being the nigga I am, or me being the kid I was, I always felt like, yo, it's better shit in this world, bro.
Yeah.
It's some different shit other than this stove or this crib, these people, these drugs, these situations that I'm in. Yeah. But is there a way out?
I'm about to bust my time. And you know what it is, bro? Kids nowadays ain't as hungry as some, like, not kids nowadays, but some people just ain't as hungry as others, bro. Like, I can honestly say, bro, I'm one of the hungriest niggas I know. Like, these niggas will tell you, like, I was just homeless. I got backdoored by my bitch, and I was backdooring the bitch. Like, that shit was crazy. I got backdoored by my bitch. Couldn't do nothing about it. Got backdoored by my brother, and I still, like, I was just hungry. I didn't give a fuck. I tried to get an education. It's like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna come back home and just make money. Came back home. Sorry, mama. I had to trap when I got back home, but I trap. Now I'm living a normal life. I can say I'm honestly living a normal life. I'm one of the only niggas I know renting a house. I'm gonna own one soon, but a house. So it's like
it's gonna come.
All that shit come down to how hungry are you. And these kids are being taught to eat poison before they're taught to go hunt a chicken. Like, you know what I mean?
How do you feel now that you're living a normal life? Do you feel more relaxed? Do you feel better about yourself? Do you feel more fulfilled?
And the thing with that is, I can't say yeah, because I'm not satisfied for one.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I stopped making music for a little bit, but now I'm back. Like, bro, this is what I want to do. But I'm not satisfied with just the house and the car. Like, bro, I want more. Like, this is just the start. Like, I can't even speak into some of the shit I got going on.
Could you? Cause I like y'all. I like y'all, bro.
You didn't know you was gonna like us till we got here.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it.
We get like that every time.
I always judge a book by its cover, and I listened to your music, and I was gonna get on your ass because I was just like, drill, and I'm listening to what you talking about. And when you sat in that chair, I was like, I'm gonna get in this little dude ad, like, cause like, what the fuck you? Okay, yeah, pause on that one. Pause. I
paused it for you.
But
put a camera on picture.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I wanted to understand why you were rapping about the things you're rapping about. But now hearing what y'all been through, and y'all all individuals.
Have you really listened to it though? Like, you don't gotta lie to me. Like the hype me up tape, that tape right there was completely different from anything else. So the reason why was because I was like, yo, this is the shit that gets the most attention. I used to have a manager. He's a great producer, wonderful guy named Nate, the producer, right?
My boy Nate.
Shout out Nate. He used to manage my shit. We used to make like I used to make like actual like kind of passionate music, but I say real shit, right? One thing I noticed, I made this song called Juneteenth, right? I was like, Rosa Parks dumb as hell. I would have got up, bust right over after that. It's getting shot up. Everybody loved that shit. A week later, I dropped the song. Not a week later, a couple weeks later, I dropped this song called That Way, talking about how I want a girl, but it was like a Jersey beat. Jersey was popping that time, right? So I'm following what everybody else doing. But the ignorant shit got love. So I was like, all right, I'm going to put Hype Me Up out. And Hype Me Up was the only song on that tape I like. That song got like 10K views, some more shit over. But I got like hella money from that song, right? And that was after he dropped it for me. I had like did some like re-release shit, let the shit go back up again. Shit came back with way more numbers and I got more love. And that kind of blows me. So when I make songs like PJ, that shit never comes out. I got a song called Taylorport Girls. That shit is like probably my favorite song. It's the only unreleased song I don't play for nobody unless like a shorty in the car.
But see, the thing is, like I said, with y'all, man, the love that y'all got for each other and the different stories that y'all have, like your music and your words have power. So even if you on that drill type shit, like even if you telling your story, not saying to switch it up, but tell them the whole outcome of it, because you said it.
We have. See, that's why I asked you if you listen to everything. Because I also got this song called...
Well, everything you sent to me, I listened to.
Man, go listen to all of it. Like, I hate to say that, but like, pick and choose. Like, I got a song called Not Enough, right? It's bro, I made that shit in his living room. I was sleeping on this nigga floor, swear to God. Made that shit in this nigga living room, like, or his bedroom, one of the two. And that shit is like, me actually spitting. Like, actually bars. Like, not me... punching in, like, no, like I hopped in the booth, I turned the mic on, I started rapping for real, and at the end I started talking about real shit. I looked at the plays, that song gets skipped after that part. Like that's how I know people don't want to hear that shit, and that's fine with me. You don't got to hear it right now. I give you the other shit I'm doing, that gangster shit I'm doing it. No. So it's not like I'm getting on the song and cat rapping. When I say I've really done some of this shit, it's obvious some of the shit he ain't did.
So we was talking about shit like
life.
That on the last podcast too with C. Lloyd, saying certain things that people just don't want to hear, right?
Yeah.
Now is that just because your current audience? Would you not just would you rather
VA.
expand your audience?
Honestly, my audience not even mostly from VA. Like Newport News fuck with me, Norfolk fuck with me, Hinton don't fuck with me. But like other places, like shit, nigga, I got crazy following in Germany for some reason. They fuck with me, but they like to hear that ignorant shit. Okay. And it's okay, I'll give you the ignorant shit, but let's see I can get on tomorrow. Y'all not gonna hear much of that no more. I might enter in the R&B phase one day, because one thing about me is I'm creative as hell. I can make any kind of song. I can copy any kind of flow. Like there's no flow I can't copy. That's niggas have seen me do it. Like it's so none of that shit means nothing to me. Y'all want to hear this right now? I'm gonna give you that right now. But when I'm up and my money is stable and I can be like, I don't gotta drop music. I'm gonna give you whatever the fuck I feel like. I'm on my Andre 3000 shit as soon as I can.
Well, see, what I was trying to get to.
Fuck around, get a tape of me playing the flute.
You know what I'm saying? What I was getting to, and like NWA, for example.
Yeah.
Like they grew up in the time with was it Rodney King? Yeah, it was Rodney King getting beat up in the riot, LA riots and stuff like that. And they made the song "Fuck the Police." If you really just like break down the song, a lot of the government officials, the white folks, they think, oh yeah, it's just disrespectful, it's telling people to really just disrespect authority. Nah, it's telling you that authority itself isn't what you think it is.
But that's not how people perceive it. And now this is where I ask you a question. I got a question for you now. So what's your favorite song by Ice Cube? Because I know my favorite song, and it's mostly almost everybody's favorite song, right?
My favorite song by
A Good Day?
Nah,
you don't fuck with A Good Day. A lot of people like
because today was a good day. It was.
But now I ask you this though: if he dropped that shit, No Vaseline is tough. But that's an ignorant song. So if he dropped that before he dropped No Vaseline, before they dropped Niggas with Attitude became a thing, right? If he dropped that by itself, you think that shit would have did as positive? You think that would have blew up even for those times? Like you think
today
that would
was
have
a
went
good
somewhere?
day?
Yeah. That shit would have never
he
left the ground.
He probably would have had the Will Smith effect. early on.
Man, Will Smith. I don't know anybody that know Will Smith from being a rapper. And my stepdad family from Philly. They
Summertime.
Really
That's
depends.
it.
I really feel like that depends on what type. Like, not to say what type of music you making, but like how you carrying the type of music you making.
Yeah, and some people
That's what I'm
got to,
saying.
but you got to work way harder for that. Like that's why I give my respect to Malclm, because Malclm makes like poetry rap, like lyrical rap. Like I listen to this nigga and I can break down this shit. He has an amazing song called Adult Swim. If you ain't heard that yet, that's my favorite song of all time right now.
That's your ass, bro.
Man, go listen to that shit.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get at. If you're making the music that you're making, just and you're looking at the numbers and stuff like that, why don't y'all break down the whole story? Y'all have stories. Y'all have individual
Well, I
stories.
have is what I'm telling you. I have. I swear I have. I don't get the same love.
So
Just
you
like,
keep going.
Just like how you didn't see it. But if I do this, I do some simple shit. Like how I do my snippets. Like I don't know if y'all peeped. I dropped Shitter,
Thrillers.
right? The Shitter one was the ignorant song, right? Now after I dropped the song that had my homie in it, my homie Sean Finna Snap, shout out Finna Snap. That's one of the greatest rappers I know too. That shit got less views because I had somebody who does more lyrical rap. You know what I'm saying? That actually talks about shit. And I do that. I post them snippets together so that way at least, all right, you see this, let me go see some more shit. Let me go see this is what he most recently posted. It's got his homie with it. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do.
You know who
Sometimes
Dax
you gotta
is?
shine the light with the negativity and then bring that shit to the
Do you know who
positivity.
Dax is?
Dax, man, I don't like
That
Dax
nigga
though.
is ass.
You
talking about the
Dirtball,
nigga with
butt
the flat
cheeks.
top?
Yeah.
You think he's ass though? You think he's ass, right?
I
don't think-
I used to be a Hobson fan. When
Yeah,
okay, I'm a
Hobson was my
I'm a
nigga.
Hobson fan too.
I believe
I'm
Hobson.
a Hobson
Tech
fan
Nine,
too.
shout out Tech Nine.
I'm a Hobson fan, Tech Nine, Token, all them. I listen to all them.
I still like
but
Jordan Lucas.
what I'm saying, Jordan Lucas. But what I'm saying is, can you still build a fan base? Because like you said, once you get your money right, then I'm not gonna rap that ignorant shit.
You definitely
So why
can.
use the ignorant route to get where you need to be?
He did that, didn't he?
Who?
Dax. Wasn't he rapping like he was hobbing, but it was like
No, what he was
it
doing
like-
is he was doing the same thing Hobson was doing. He was doing, I'm coming at rap. Y'all making these rappers famous and all they're talking about is violence and killing one another. That's what he was coming at. Same thing with Hobson. Hobson was mad because it's like, why are you praising ignorance? And that's the biggest problem in the culture.
And I agree with you, but
see, now,
I ain't
one
gonna
thing
hold
I
you.
will say-
Like bro said, hold on, real quick. Bro asked, does the rest of the culture want to change, gang? The answer, the true, honest to God answer is no, we don't.
Hold that thought. Ladies and gentlemen, this I want y'all to comment. I'm gonna make a poll out of this clip. Does the black culture truly want to change? That's the poll. I want all, not just black culture, minorities, all in all.
Yeah, all minorities.
All in all, minorities. As a do we want to change?
And change for
And you
the
know what?
better.
Change what?
Do we want to change the narrative?
positive.
Do we want to change the narrative of all people see us as is negative, as ignorant?
And I've seen it in person, like going to a different country, like that's what they see us as. But you can't lie, like the way social media is set up, bro, we do it to ourselves. Like when somebody, bro, with the George Floyd joke, like, bro, niggas pulled out cameras. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna try to restrain the cop as best as I can personally. I'm not pulling out a camera. Cause I know what happens when the cameras come out.
But see, it's both though. It's both. Like we do it to ourselves, but it's also projected and perpetuated.
Well, we just help them is what I'm trying to say.
But for real though, like, cause even then you gotta think. This shit like this go way back to the 80s, like when they dropped crack off and niggas hoods and shit like that. And like
I believe that.
we talking about growth and development. GD went from fucking just it's still growth and development, but it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, now that shit is like
or we talking
They
about
don't
Crips and Bloods.
Oh,
like, this goes back so far
Thank
back.
you, son.
So,
Finally,
with that being
somebody
said-
understands
with that
And I
this
being
shit.
said that at the beginning of the
Nah.
thing, bro. This shit just now. This shit like, bro, niggas act like slavery ended like thousands of years ago. Nigga, 200 years is not that long. People be 100 years. Nigga, the 70s was racist, nigga. Like that
but
shit.
see,
that shit just happened.
No. There were slaves in 1975.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
My
Mississippi,
matter of fact, my grandfather was a sharecropper as a kid.
Mississippi is still going through Jim Crows.
Bro. That shit crazy.
Mississippi is still going through, but I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, and finally, I've had an
out
artist
to
that
my
I can
whoops.
actually talk to about this shit.
Whoop.
Y'all artists, I can actually talk to. It's crazy that motherfucker GD, BD, Blood, Crip. But if you ask a Blood or you ask a Crip or you ask a BD or you ask a GD, what the fuck the meaning is? most of them don't fucking know. They don't understand the origins. They don't understand what the duty was.
You ask Block, he gonna know.
In LA, they know. Them LA niggas, that's the motherland right there. Them niggas know exactly what all that shit.
They're the motherland. They're the motherland, right?
Their history, they know.
But
of course, it's straight away over time.
they say it's the motherland, right? They say it's the motherland, and they all about the street code and shit like that. But when these white cops, and excuse me for what I'm about to say, when these white cops was beating our asses and killing us and shit like that, what's the first thing niggas did? Loot. They loot. Instead of these GDs, BDs, Bloods, Crips and shit like that, going in the police department really standing on shit, you can kill a nigga because you see him in the street walking with a different color, but you ain't gonna do it to the white cop that really just killed your homeboy. That is the backward system when it comes to black people. But they pick and choose when they want to.
That brings me right back to that dog shit I was talking about, bruh. We've been domesticated, cuz you let that dog off that leash, it's gonna go bite somebody else. But it's not gonna bite that owner, gang.
I feel like you gotta look at it like this, like as humans, and this is with any race, bro. We're walking contradictions, my nigga. With everything that we do, like even down to the way we go with like religion, my nigga, we're walking contradictions. Ain't bro. We say something one time and then we switch up the other, my nigga. But even then, we don't recognize it because it's subconscious. We, like you said, bro, the dogs and shit, my nigga, we've been domesticated. But even then, we bring it on ourselves. It's I say like a yin and yang thing. It's one of the same. You know what I'm saying? We do it to ourselves, but they do it to us. You feel me? We can blame ourselves and we can blame them, but until niggas change something, shit won't change. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really goes.
That's because our society's so selfish. Yo, shout out to Finish Snap again. He taught me that like in Christianity, because I'm going through like a real religious crisis thing right now. But he taught me that in Christianity, like it's projected that humans are made to sin. Like we're gonna sin. There's no human on the earth that's not gonna sin. My uncle's also a Christian. This man told me that the most perfect man in the world, they hung him on a cross. That's why everybody's afraid to be perfect. But there's nothing wrong with trying to be perfect. There's nothing wrong with working on it. I was like, man, what am I supposed to do with this information? But now that I'm older and I'm seeing like how shit going, it's nothing wrong with trying to be perfect instead of accepting that you're not perfect. Like, people be like, oh, I did this shit. Oh, well, shit happens. But it's nothing wrong with being like, I didn't mean to do this shit. Let me work on not doing that again. Now, you know what I mean? That's everybody's problem. Everybody sees that somebody's sinning on OnlyFans or whatever the case may be. Niggas be like, oh, that's easy money. Let me make an OnlyFans instead of saying, let me stray on the path of righteousness and, nigga, sticking it out. Just working hard, getting to where they going. Because what niggas don't know is a 401k is a real thing, gang. You can't get that through OnlyFans, shot.
So
you ain't gonna get mine. My money tight in my pockets.
And I wanna put a pin on it right there because we have some great conversation right now. And I think we forgot to get into different segments as well. But it's because this was so long. So what I want to do before you say something else, I want to get into this next song.
Okay, we
gonna come back to it because I still want to finish this shit. Yeah, see,
I told you. What I fucking tell y'all?
I went to go pee though.
Y'all niggas come on this show. I tell y'all, I be like, hey, go take a pee. Like a fucking child. You take a piss.
Just don't close the door.
I'm a grown ass child. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that shit happened. No, it's not just you. We tell everybody. You come on here, you start drinking, maybe it be water, liquor, whatever it is. Y'all gonna piss.
Nah, gang, I use the bathroom like hell. I don't know what it is.
That shit happens.
Go ahead. We gotta put the song.
Wait, what song y'all about to play?
Impatient.
3?
Yeah.
That song flopped. I hate that for me.
Really?
Yeah, because I stopped making music.
You just said it to us.
No, play it because I want people to love it. Like,
okay, well, he said it's flop. That gives him enough time to use the bathroom, and we'll listen to it, and we'll be the decision makers.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta go see what it is. Hold on.
Y'all are fired, bro. Y'all are fucking fired, bro. Nope, did not. Judge a book by its cover. Don't shut the door.
Just that image of 3 got my foot on her head with her face in the sheets, girl, you know I'm a cheat. I got her screaming my name when she out with her man. She be telling that nigga she wish she was me. I tell him over and over and over and over and over again. Nobody can compete. Yo, bitch, eat a kiss, she don't spit, she swallow. Got her down on her knees, but my foot made of marble. And I got that iron like I am from Marvel. Boy, we get it poppin' like we with Jack Harlow. My white girl do coke, call her Demi Lovato. Before she kiss you on my neck, she had gargle. And this Glock on my head, the reason I'm not starving. She drinking Casamigos straight out the bottle. She the hoe like a sis, but that bitch, she a model. She don't want love, she just want follow. Back Puerto Rican, she live in Miami. She don't understand me, still here with a plan. Just bad as you making no way, that bitch changing. I fucked on her sister, keep that in the family. My new bitch, she Asian, her hair game amazing. I cut that bitch off, cause that bitch tried to skin it. One bitch, she German and English, she learning. She gave me the head, it was sweet like some candy. I had to slow shit down. Not fight it, just speed it back up. I be down on the cuz, but the purse turn me up. And the shoes, they be down, but the zits wake me up. Yeah, we got money, but it ain't enough. No one stuck around when this shit got rough. Why would I want to change? I still remain the same. Yeah. Well, I was gonna stop here, but you know what I'm saying? It's been so long since I dropped one of these. I ain't even dropped number 2 whole time. But look, yeah, ready for war, they asking for more. It's impatient 3, but they ready for 4. Man, sweep up the block like we doing the chores. I've been balling too hard, can't keep up with the scores. Standing on bitches, this Gucci couture. I'm up and I'm better, I used to be poor. Been working so hard, man, my arms getting sore. Streets, they say, bring a gun to the store. Yeah, prepare for the beat down. My money got OSC now. You niggas was then, but we now. See, I'm getting turned all year round. They riding my way, but they gon' drown. What goes up, always gon' come down. I'm bringing the storm, ain't no calm now. Yeah, I'm saying. Patient 3, 4 on the way already, as you can see. I'm in that mode. You feel me? Hey. Hey, hey,
The Impatient series is my favorite.
It's like
series.
we were just talking about during the song, whatever audience that we want to reach out to and things like that, right? I understand that we want to pour our energy in places that are gonna sprout more seeds and fruits and things like that, right? Yeah. But we were talking about how lonely kids feel and how we felt lonely ourselves in our childhood because we didn't feel like anybody understood or saw that, right? So even if you know, you might with the trap shit or with the drill shit, whatever, right? You might get 10,000 people that see that and like, oh, okay, I can relate to that. Who can't really relate to it? They just around it.
Yeah,
they see
like
it. You feel me? But you might get 1,000 people who actually like really fuck with your music because, oh damn, I felt only like this too. Like me personally, grew up in the hood. My whole family just felons, whatever. I'm the only one who ain't never been to jail. Knock on wood. In my entire family type shit. No, yeah, went to college. Yeah, went to college and everything, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. My first night in college, I cried. I bawled tears because I found my people. I was like, oh shit, it's other people. I went to school for astrophysics and neuroscience, right? Oh and shit. So imagine a nigga like me and in the hood, went to, in Hampton and type of shit. Ain't nobody really around me like that too much. I'm a loner. Like I know people know me and shit, but don't nobody really get it. I can't vent to nobody. I can't talk to nobody about shit because all it is fucking bitches, smoking weed, drinking, whatever it is, right? I went to college and found other black astrophysicists. I legit went to my room and I cried. I was like, okay, I'm home. I found it.
That's the thing.
Can I say something? But it's funny because, bro, the fact that you say that, bro, like I would say I was the same way, especially when I was like I had friends and shit, of course, but like me, I was more so by myself because like I didn't connect. Like I connected with my niggas, but it's like I'm on a whole different playing field type 100%. Shit. And like one thing I can say about my life is like with me, I grew up with like 5 other siblings. My nigga, my mom was a crackhead and my dad sold drugs. Nigga, like worry me, I grew right up out here at Portsmouth, out Swanson. My nigga, like if niggas know about Swanson, nigga, bro, like even back then it wasn't the worst, my nigga, but it could get bad. You know what I'm saying? But niggas moved out and shit, moved to a better neighborhood, and then shit went bad, you know what I'm saying? Again, you know what I'm saying? Niggas moved over on Hampton side, you know what I'm saying? But like, worry me, like, my life, I could say about my life is like, I grew up on both sides of the, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
From being the kid type shit to like, grow up in that environment and like, be around that shit. And not only be around that shit, but seeing this shit, like, witnessing this shit and also being a part of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But also, like, changing from that and like, actually just being by myself, you know what I'm saying? And not really feeling like I connect with niggas. It's like it's a whole different scope when you're yourself, but like you're seeing shit from like an outside perspective.
100%.
When you're seeing life from a real outside perspective. Not to say that because we black, you know what I'm saying? We know us. Yeah,
but our scope is very small when we're younger and black. Your scope of life and the viewpoints is super small because we don't have much to do. We don't have funds. We don't have resources.
It was the opposite for me. I can honestly say, like, I wanted
you an exception. 100%.
I wanted to be cool like everybody else because I didn't. Like I said, I can't. Bro, one thing I hate is Vans. I own a pair, but I hate Vans because when I got here, skatewear was cool when I was living in Japan. That was the style. So when I got here, I had Vans. I had shit like that. They used to make fun of me like, oh, your mom couldn't afford this.
It all depends on where you from.
Oh God.
I will say it's all because military brat as well, and my father doing what he did, we moved around a lot. Never been to the same school twice. All right. So I was SBs, Vans, Sperry's, all of that. I moved to Charlotte, bro. Football practice, motherfuckers seeing me, and me being like, oh, they just cool. I had motherfuckers tell me, hey, bro, let me get them shits off your feet, man. Let me get them shits. I trade you. That's when phones was really coming out in 2000. It was like 2011. That's when phones was really popping. I traded my phones for some Sperry's. Now, if you know phones
crazy.
and Sperry prices, you know. Yeah. Now you like, oh, them niggas try to play me. But me looking at it like, nah, I can't do that. These shit's fret, you know what I'm saying? But to them, they like, nah, not in this city. The shit you got on, hell no.
Nah, nah. I went to Jefferson Davis, nigga.
Yo, word.
Oh my mother.
Name, nigga.
That shit,
Oh,
the new
God.
name hard, but it'll forever be Davis in my eyes. Caesar Torrent, sweet.
But back to what you said, coming from where you said, actually, being as a kid, thinking the way we was thinking, it was, for me, I would have never believed I would be hanging out with someone like him, or be talking to someone like you, or you.
Hell
feel me?
yeah.
It's being able to believe that you can be around these types of people, type shit. You feel me? Or it's being able to believe that you could change your environment.
We was
type
brought
shit,
together
you feel
by
me?
the most ignorant nigga we all know, for real.
What?
Yeah, you pause. He said, oh.
The most ignorant nigga we know sometimes.
Come again? Say.
The most ignorant nigga we know.
I mean,
Nah, that nigga a villain. I love him. He don't know I love him. I love him. But the nigga that introduced me to these niggas is one of the main reasons why I'm not in the streets too. Shout out to bro. We not into it.
You feel me? That's my
But
boy.
yeah, you know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
my boy, you know what
I
I'm
can say
saying?
his name.
Shout out Gray.
Osama. You feel me?
Shout
It's
out
it's
Gray.
it's all
Gray
love, bro.
Osama.
That's why I hate about
Your
this
house
street
up.
shit though. When something go left, it gotta be that. But I'm getting to that point where I'm over shit. Like I still love, bro. Like nigga, we beefing with the same ops. That's so stupid to me. Like we don't fuck with each other. But if I see the same niggas that hate him, and they like it happened before. Like niggas ask me like, yo, you be with this nigga? I don't even be with the nigga no more. But I'm like, yeah, nigga, I be with the nigga. What's up? Like I hate that. That's how life gotta be. Instead of just like niggas being like, oh, I know you from what? Because it used to be that. It used to be you. What's his name, little brother, right? Like y'all roll around each other. Now it's y'all not cool. But if this nigga asked me that, I gotta crush this nigga before he crush me because he know I know him. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy to me.
I guarantee y'all three, if you stay on the path that y'all are coming on, bro, that word ops is gonna look like a joke.
Like a joke.
Because I would tell you
Now y'all about to say niggas be like I don't like this nigga. That's my op. I done fuck this nigga. I done put hands on this nigga. That's my op. Like niggas don't know what it really means to have opposition. Like niggas who want the niggas
Like,
who
really want to get at
yeah.
the older, like I said, the older you get, you look at it and it's just like, why do I wake up? I'm worried about where this motherfucker gonna be. Nigga, I'm here to get money. I'm trying to elevate my
I was
life.
about to say, if it ain't making money, it's really not. In my radar.
And like I said, because I've been there, bro. Like in Charlotte, bro, and I always mention Charlotte because Charlotte, bro, you on the east side, Albemarle Road, you're not fucking with the fours. You're not fucking with south side. You're not fucking with north. So it's just like, I get where y'all coming from, but I tell you, when you move out of your situation and the age start kicking in, you be looking at it like, I really don't care about y'all. Like it really,
because it goes to what I said earlier. Your scope,
I ain't there yet.
Your scope of
That's something I gotta be
life
there
gets
for.
bigger though, because like you see what's really important. Because as a kid, right? Let's break it down back to like, let's say 10, 12, some shit like that. Your whole day is cartoons or whatever the fuck a child's doing
Yeah.
for that day. That's all you really give a fuck about, right?
Hell
You
yeah.
feel me? But then as you get older, you're like, okay, some of that shit's not as important as I thought it was, because it don't really.
Yeah, you stop playing with toys around
Exactly.
10.
So you get. As you get older, you get more experience with life and shit happens. You get more interested in other things. You like a lot of this shit I was really tweaking about really ain't all,
Well,
all
see,
that serious.
that's what I call old head clothes.
Yeah.
That's what I call that shit old head clothes, man. Whenever you think you outgrew some situation, some other nigga is not thinking the same thing as you. Some other nigga is still thinking this big ass polo tee is fly. Some other nigga is thinking these big ass Jabot jeans that shit. Well, them shit's fly now. But, yeah, them shit's fly now. But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, not how we rock it, like how they used to rock it. You know what I mean? I call it old people clothes. Like old.
everybody's gonna hit it. Everybody's gonna hit it, and y'all are gonna be in our same shoes years from now, and it's gonna be some young niggas. Hopefully the change will start. But if it does not, you're gonna be those advocates.
And it won't for everybody, right? So like you said, everybody won't get to that point where their scope gets bigger.
Yeah.
But that's just where your scope was meant to be at, and you down on a different level
the
playing
thing,
field.
bro.
And it's not a great thing always, but it's like saying That's like saying everybody's meant to be a millionaire. Everybody's not meant to be a millionaire, right? It's what do you want? Because everybody's not as hungry as you are.
Yeah,
You gotta want it for yourself. Like I told I got a best friend, right? She a female. She
shout out to my best friend. Love you.
Oh yeah, shout out to my best friend.
Shout out to Anala. Love you.
I love you, bro. I'm gonna see you on Friday.
I gotta drop your car off in a little bit. Well, I gotta go. I gotta get in my car to get to your car. Bro.
I known her for 10 plus years, going through her whole thing, right? But I was telling her the other day, like she crying about, I want more for my daughter. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'm showing people how to. I always put people on game on how to get better money, get opportunities, expand yourself, right? But when I do that, and you not
utilizing it.
You feel me? You gotta want it as bad as you breathe.
I'm
like
the
reason I get to, and he can attest to this. The reason I get to my money, whatever I want, what I want in my life, my luxury, whatever it is, as bad as I breathe. Like that. That's just the only option for me. It's coming.
And that's the thing, bro. You can't teach niggas how to breathe, bro.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. I hate that shit. I took 2 of my little homies to the shipyard, yo. If you're not from VA, the shipyard is one of the best places to work here. Like now it's Amazon, the shipyard, and maybe like Howmac and shit, right? But I took these 2 little niggas. I met these niggas at trade school. I tried to go to trade school. That shit did not work out, bro. That shit was not. I ended up just going there just to trap. I was selling cigarettes. Like that shit wasn't working out. They
Selling
kicked me out.
cigarettes at trade school is crazy.
Nigga, crazy, right? They sent me home. Oh well, I came back home. I swear to God, the same money I made from cigarettes, I took that shit and bought weed and flipped that shit. Like that's what my thing is. But the first thing I did when I got home, before I even spent that money, was apply for jobs. First place I applied for is the shipyard. These 2 little niggas get kicked out, right? They get sent home. They happen to just live in the same state as me, same city. I come to pick these niggas up. I'm picking these niggas up my ex-girlfriend car. Like I'm in her back seat. She making me sit in the back for her best friend to sit in the front. I'm picking these niggas up, taking these niggas to go do a job interview. I done help these niggas get the shit straight, all of that. No, they ain't even graduate high school yet. Like that's how bad I want this shit for niggas. And niggas sold me. Like niggas didn't follow through. It's been multiple times where like gang came together and we done all went to the fucking shipyard shit when we just wanted to be temps. And niggas didn't commit. Niggas gave up.
That's the difference between being a follower and a leader. Right, what you just did was some leadership shit.
To be honest,
you did it.
It is real what y'all said, but at some points, like there's a thing in black kids where it's an issue or a problem for them to believe themselves. You feel me?
You are correct.
Or there's a blockage in our heads as a black community, as a black kid. We don't believe ourselves. We don't believe that we could do it. We don't believe that those things can work out.
I think that's kids in general.
Kids in general. Yeah,
but I do think it's in the black community more so than anywhere else. And I feel like that's from parents.
Any minority, for real.
Yeah, no, honestly.
It does, but then like imagine looking outside of a black community and seeing what else is happening. It's not like we're blind to it. We see what other people are doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? We see how this shit is done. We just don't believe that we can do it. We just don't believe that.
Because nobody on the other side of that fence look like us.
Like he said, it is so easy, bro. I have so many fucking ideas in my head. When I was young, when I was young, nigga, I had so many ideas in my head, bro. But it is so easy to fall back into what you really know, what you really done. And for these black kids out here, for these black kids, believe that you can do what you want to do, bro. For some kids, bro, it's like. We know we talented at doing. Some kids can draw. You feel me? Some can sing. They got a gifted voice. Yeah. Some can act. Some can fucking whatever.
Skateboard, whatever it is.
Do what you believe that you can do, and don't like.
Yeah, just wake up and do that shit, bro.
What you done.
Dead ass. We'll tell you. Just do that shit. Like
do that shit.
Oh God.
Learning to take those steps to accept failure too. At think one. Oh, that one too. We've thought we've taken failure as a bad thing. You feel me? And we're taught as a kid that if you fail, even as men, if you fail, you're a failure.
Especially as men.
But failure is the catalyst to success.
Shit.
Talk to him.
So do not be scared to fail. You feel me?
God.
Don't be scared to believe that you can do it. You feel me?
I was very fortunate in my life to be put in certain situations, right? Because thankfully my mom, after she like I said, my mom was a felon. She lived that whole lifestyle and shit. We from Ohio. She moved me out of there, so I didn't have to live that lifestyle. I got a little drawn in
Ohio.
No, for real. Like that shit get wicked where I'm from. But moved out here, still fell into a little bit on my own type of terms though.
That's beautiful.
But
too.
I'm super appreciative that she moved me out of here because I would be in a box or in jail, something like that crazy. And she put me in certain places like these STEM programs, these these just going out to see different things in 4-H clubs, all this other shit activities. Because
you was
like,
petting horses,
my
nigga?
mom be doing that shit, bro. Now I love to see that shit, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I thank my mom day in, day out. She was single parent. She made everything happen that she needed to. Now,
shout out moms, bro.
For a fact. And so, and because of that, I was in a lot of these programs to expand my view. Like, hey, no, it's cool if you like this shit. So what if nobody else like it? Me, I was a nigga who, like I said, people know me, but you would always see me alone by myself because I couldn't fully connect with people like that, right? I'm an anime watcher, and I was never hiding that shit. The niggas who hide it are too weird.
I remember when anime wasn't cool either, nigga. Y'all niggas picked on me.
And then I was a nigga who's gonna stand on. Oh, you like Naruto? Yeah, nigga. What about it?
Shit tatted on me.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Science. I love all that shit. So to say that didn't fast forward, I've met a lot of multi-millionaires, and I've worked in business with multi-million-dollar companies and shit where I've learned from directly from CEOs and shit. They fail every day, all day. It takes one. It takes one green light to make that success story. You feel me? So that's really all it is. It's okay to fail. Failure is gonna be your lesson. This is what you learn from it. Niggas who fail and just do the same shit over and over again ain't really listening to the lesson. They just like, oh fuck.
You're definitely right about what you said. How it starts with the parents.
Yeah.
Some parents, there are some parents that had children before they learned about who they were.
100%.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a bunch of kids raising kids.
There are some parents that never got the chance to learn how to believe themselves or to even believe that they can raise the child to give them the life that they wanted. You feel me? Mm-hmm. There are some parents that had a child and that child was the catalyst for them to start to take those steps for that child. There were some parents that had it there and gave their child everything. You feel me? But it's like the believing part, you feel me?
Yeah,
like I can do it, you feel me?
Yeah, and a lot of parents
start with the parents that they put that in the kid, you feel me?
Exactly.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, I was talking to my kid. He can attest to it.
Right before y'all got
I
up
was
here.
correcting my kid. Look, I'm in Portsmouth right now. She in Newport News. Mama called me up, talked to her before when y'all was walking in. I was on the phone correcting it. Like, hey, look. They ain't go. A parent is 24/7.
I was talking to the girl.
You gotta be 24/7 for the shit. It don't stop no matter what.
We was talking about being parents. Like we can relate because a lot of our situation is the same. But one thing we were saying is like that shit not gonna be the same for our kids. And I like that most of the at least most of the people I'm around, we all agree like that shit not gonna be the same.
It's not.
I think and we were saying that cycles. Well, you said cycles repeat. I do believe that, right? But I don't believe it fully. I feel like cycles do repeat, but they move forward at the same time. So they might repeat.
Yeah,
so it might take 3 or 4 generations.
Negative influences positivity because say for instance me or anybody, you feel me? What they seen that was bad, they knew that it was bad and they want to change it. So that's the good that they're gonna do for their kids.
Exactly. And
I don't know any nigga that sells dope that wants to sell dope for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
Like niggas only like the results.
And then the crazy thing about it, like once you have that mentality of raising your kids right and doing right by them, like my daughter, I'm breaking cycles for her because it's some shit that held me down. Yeah. I'm expecting my grandkids or my great grandkids to be some bougie, arrogant motherfuckers.
Stuck up little
Why?
motherfuckers, yo.
Because they didn't have to go through none of that shit. They don't.
That's
Granddad had to do
goal.
what?
That's my only goal, niggas, bro. The last interview I did, bro, was like, "What's your mainstream goal, bro? Generational wealth. It's not just. It's bigger than me, nigga. It's my name. My last name got to get carried. It got to go to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But that shit gonna be a household staple. Like we're gonna have some kind of emblem, something like a brand, something.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm and this is on a personal side note from the podcast though, because I now do something else. I want y'all to follow my personal page. I'm gonna reach out to y'all about something else for the generational wealth shit. And it's different ways that we don't know as black people. This is what white people do all the time in the business world, all the time to get that generational wealth and how to save and invest your money properly. And that's what I do all day.
Not for them, but for the audience as well.
For sure. Oh well, yeah. For the audience, please, anybody who want to tap in with me, please, Chip_Skylarks with an S on Instagram.
Can't do no more scamming, man.
That's Sunny
No,
T.
for sure. Deadass. And so
that was gonna be my persona. That was gonna be my persona. Chip Skylarks. I swear to God.
yeah, no, deadass. And you know what's crazy? Niggas don't get compliments usually in general, right? But this one shorty gave me a compliment on my smile. I never really smiled like that, because you know, as when I was growing up, I don't know about y'all, it was told, oh, a man don't smile, don't smile, don't smile in no pictures, shit like that all the time, right? And shorty said I had a nice smile. Been smiling since 2012, bro. Like,
They say it was up from there, nigga.
bro, what? And so I was like, oh damn, do I got a nice smile? And ever since then, I've been getting it nonstop. So it really only take one real person to compliment you genuinely to change your whole perspective on some shit.
I think the whole one thing, I feel like we've been bashing our generation a little bit too much. I do want to say this. One thing I think that is cool is what wasn't cool is cool. Baggy jeans and shit like that. Skate wear, shit like the anime, like shit that niggas used to call weird is making it so that my youngest can grow up and be comfortable.
Besides the Tory situation, Megan.
Oh, free Tory Lanez. What the fuck?
No, it's free Tory Lanez.
Oh my
but
God, I almost forgot.
Megan is the type of female I would chill with in high school. Like I would. Watching that.
No, I wouldn't. Because as soon as my homie gets,
I'm doing both.
I ain't chilling. I'm beating first of all.
So that's
she got
that's
them
my
yams.
question. That's two different things.
Look, bro, I'm probably gonna get dragged on Twitter if I ever blow up, but I don't care, bro. Free Tory Lanez, bro.
No, we say it all the
that's
time.
my favorite
Literally,
artist of all
we say it
time.
all
I post it on my story at least twice a week.
Okay, so yeah,
free
we
my
on the
dog.
same
And I'm
boat.
still saying free Tory, but I would definitely like, because you know
She
she's
get her
in
shits
Japan.
brutally beat.
She's in Japan right now, and I'd be like, damn, I wish I could go with her and dress like JoJo and shit like that. Like, nigga, I'd be excited when I be seeing her go to them anime events. I'd be like, oh God. I sometimes I'll be like, but you said something about Tori. I'll be like, I know, but
Me and Megan have some nice kids though.
bro.
Yo, have you ever watched them record? Oh,
Wait. You talking about Tori and all this shit like that, but I want to talk about, and excuse me for cutting y'all off, but you got a song right now that's different from any other song.
Before we get into that, because we are running down right on time.
Yeah, but I want to get to that song.
Yeah, we gonna play that song right after I say this real quick. Because I know we said this at the end of the podcast, but I want to say this now because we really been vibing with these guys. Like I said, we probably missed some segments, some other things that we usually ask on the podcast.
You definitely get a part two.
So that's what I'm about to say.
Definitely.
We gotta get a part two because we was gonna bring up some other shit that we was talking about off camera.
But that'll take another hour.
You feel me? About some people that was on the podcast before and just getting shit out there about women bashing and about you know, gender roles and shit like that. Couldn't even get into those topics because we all stuck on this, which is I think a super positive and important topic that we do need to address at all times.
It's the real me. It's how I am.
I said this before. Us as a people, minorities, yes, but as black people, we are one of the most persecuted races that there are right now. And that's whether it's with mental abuse, physical abuse, police brutality. It doesn't matter. We're one of the most hunted races out there right now.
Sorry to cut you off, but I don't think that we are the most. I think most all minorities are in the same group. I think we're just the most projected, but I think
because we put ourselves out there.
Yeah, I think everybody's going through it for
exactly.
sure.
I agree with that. 100%.
Face of that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Exactly.
We really them niggas.
We starting to see other minority races kind of come out.
That shit's bad.
But right now we were always the forefront. We always carried the building blocks on our backs. So now we're more vocal. Well, we should be more vocal, but then again, we still need more help.
The way I'm feeling, yeah.
But like I said, y'all three are advocates, young advocates that are in the making, bro. Y'all's personalities are so different but so alike, and the praise y'all give each other is amazing. And I do apologize to everybody that's watching because I judged the book by its cover. I judged this nigga on his height. I judged him on his lyrics that he was using.
I think everybody would have on Instagram because that, like he said,
I really look that short.
Dead ass. Like I thought
in real life, I'm 6'4".
I thought you was gonna be a little nigga.
I didn't think he was gonna be little, but I didn't think he was gonna be this fucking tall.
You was a big
I didn't think he was gonna be a
motherfucker.
basketball player.
Look at the way he's sitting in the couch, man. His knees is in his chest. He's a big nigga.
Now, before we get into the song, I want to say because you said you don't put up music like this too often because you don't get views or whatever. I promise you, this is what I listen to.
This one I got faith in it though.
The PJs.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is what I listen to. This is me all day. The trap drill shit, it leaks into my phone for sure. Because I
leaks.
I do get the essence because that's still my lifestyle. What was my lifestyle type shit, right? But I don't gravitate towards it all the time anymore because it's just different.
We're gonna play this song, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play it, and before y'all have any judgmental shit to say, we're gonna talk about it a little bit more before we end the show. But you're gonna have to speak about it.
All right.
All right, y'all ready? PJs by Marzxantanna. Shit is fucking wild. I still can't.
Appreciate it.
Wake up on a private plane. We can roll up Mary Jane, or we can go our separate ways. Something's wrong, but nothing changed. Why don't you tell me how you feel? I dress you up in all Chanel. Double C's, I keep it real. Baby girl, just say what's wrong. Tell me what's been going on. Roll up, sit back and chill. Cause we both got some time to kill. Beat that back up, call the doctor. Just in Balenciaga. Baby girl, I like your chakras. You a freak, that's not a soccer. Mix that Sprite up with the vodka. Undercovers, no imposters. Now that pussy sound like making pasta. My judge is swinging like a roster. Yeah.
Out of hearts to bring. What's up, merch?
Your world.
Clouded heart.
I be like, you go, girl.
I need a headband.
Baby, keep it so girl. So let me make no toes, girl. Let me fly you to LA. Wake up on a private plane. We can roll up Mary Jane, or we can go our separate ways. Something's wrong, but nothing changed. Why don't you tell me how you feel? I dress you up in all Chanel. Double C's, I keep it real. Baby girl, just say what's wrong. Tell me what's been going on. Roll up, sit back and chill. Cause we both got some time to kill.
Yo, so that was PJs by Marzxantanna. Ladies and gentlemen, now you know what I'm gonna say, right? Because I done told you 3 times before we even hit the record. But
Yeah, he forcing me to.
now you said that you made this song before Four Brats.
Yeah, just like just
Four Bats,
before.
Four Brats, shit, fuck 4 kids.
Yeah,
Hell.
Four Bats. Yeah, Four Bats made. Well, he probably made that song way before, but he had dropped that song, and I was like, "Yo, this sound familiar." Like I wrote this already. Not saying I wrote his song or I wrote that, but I'm saying like they in the similar bracket. Like
100%.
I'm like, oh
So-
shit, like
I'm gonna give you a history. I'm gonna give you a little 411 on Just Ed. All right. So Just Ed put out a song called what was it called? Idols, right? I think it was called Idols. Idols. I put the beat out on Beat Stars or whatever like that. Made the song. Thought nothing of it. Thought my paperwork was gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Song didn't do well. It did like probably like 10, maybe 15K. Not that big, right?
right.
Probably about a year and a half later, my brother calls me up from Florida. He in the military, and he goes, "Hey, bro, I just heard your beat and shit, and your flow on Summer Walker shit."
That's all right.
I'm like, "What song?" Nasty. I'm looking up Nasty. Well, I'm like, okay, cool. Her baby daddy said that he created the beat and created the song, whatever like that. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Because my shit came out almost a year and a half before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my paperwork wasn't right. The battle was gonna be lost.
But see, that's the thing on with a battle. I'd rather work. Like I'd rather be like, yo.
But and you said,
I could be like, oh, well, I made this before, woo, woo, but like I can't prove that for one. I can't prove it because that's just how it is.
but see,
But 2 is like, bro, like I'm cool. Like I'm gonna put the song out because everybody probably got poo poo off the song. Like it's that shit.
no.
said
The song itself is fire. The song itself is fire, and Four Bats isn't the first person that goes
sure.
that
Can't be.
that route, because I heard another Florida artist do his same route. It's just the fact is that something new that's about to come out? Is Because me and him were talking about it before the show even started. Like, what is he gonna do when he has a live performance? What is he gonna do? Because that voice distortion.
Four bats.
I think four bats.
No, I think he sound. I think he can see.
You really?
I think he can see
because he dropped that video of him in the ski mask.
Yeah, it was. It looked ignorant. Everybody thought it was gonna be like
Nobody
that
expected him to look like that
and sound like that.
and you know what? And the thing is, but I would do the same thing. I would do it
exactly.
The
They're
same way.
gonna look at you and be like, "What the fuck?"
And you see how I got you reacting. So
It did because I'm just like, it's that. But you know how we have new waves, like country right now, country music. All the black people, they like, okay, we invented this, so we gonna jump on it. So everybody's just like, but we've had black country artists already, but now country music is another thing. But that voice distortion with your music, because we heard your other songs during the show.
Did you listen to Grown Ups?
No,
I haven't. I'm just saying
sound like that
on the show right now. We listen to it. We listen to Outside and stuff like that. And compared to Outside to this, they're gonna be like, okay, his voice is different and stuff like that. So is that the new thing? Just like how we had Autotune came out of nowhere. So is a voice distortion a new thing for artists?
I think. Well, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, probably not, because that shit won't easy.
That's not a new thing. I don't know if you're aware of plug-in.
Oh yeah, I'm lying like shit.
Can.
Yeah, who else?
Autumn, Jace, just those are like the staple niggas for right now. Not the staple.
Shit,
niggas,
even
but
Yeet.
They
Even
basically
Yeet.
was like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Yeet.
Yeah.
But like those niggas, they make more, I say, melodic. You know,
distorted shit.
Auto-tune, distorted. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the mix with they.
Y'all heard of Isaiah Falls?
Nah, but that name's hard.
No, Isaiah Falls.
Yo, my alternate name for that song though was gonna be Autumn Falls.
Really? Okay, yeah. No, Isaiah Falls do that voice distorted music shit like that.
Yeah, so
it's
like I said, I try to keep it humble. Like I don't try to like.
No, for sure.
If I do something, somebody did it.
Marzxantanna 4-batch Drake remix shit.
Imagine
that shit.
I would love that.
It would be fire. I just worry about, because most people, you know, most artists, mainstream artists, local artists, whatever, they would tell you they make their most money off of live performances. That's the only thing I would be worried about. Is because
I ain't worried about performing that live. Let me take you to LA.
I get that. But I'm just saying, if you start out, because I wanted Outside to be played for your intro song. I like the song. I like it. That's something that I would listen to in the summer. You know what I'm saying? But you in the concert and you got a playlist of what you're gonna listen to. You play that song and you in your concert or you in your show with that. People gonna have that wonder in their eyes or in their mind and be like, where the fuck that came from?
Well, see, that's another thing too. Yeah. First of all, that's not my first song that sounded like that. That's why I said, did you listen? You ain't listen. That's
send it to me.
That's not your fault.
Send it.
Everything is available. I just gave you my name. That's all you need to do. I
couldn't even spell it, and you know I couldn't spell it.
That is true. He couldn't spell it. But what I'm saying is, like, let's say that blows up. Okay, we'll go back in time. I got some other shit like that, or I can put more shit out like that. That's why I said I don't really care about what I put out. Whatever makes the audience wanna tune in to be cool. Yeah. If I put something else out that goes crazy, this the route I'm going. Childish Gambino did it. We don't speak on that though. Like Redbone came out of fucking nowhere, but I love that song. Everybody loves that song. So it's like I'm cool with that. I'll be, cause the hood shit is me. I'm ignorant as fuck. Like you heard shitter, that shit ignorant as hell. Like that's me. But of course I could be passionate. I could be ignorant, a lover boy and shit like that. Yeah, but I, like that shit, that's how I am. So if this is what's getting the views right now, cool. It's still me. It's just not all of me. Then boom, I put out some R&B.
I like the way you said that. It's not all of you. So for all the audience and the fans out there and the supporters, we got 3 artists on the couch that y'all gotta look out.
I don't ever think it's all of anybody, right? Like even Future said, right? The main reason he put out the same type of music over and over again, because he felt pressure by his fans. He was like, "Oh no, I've been tired of drinking lean. I've been tired of popping pills and shit. It's just that's what was working. That's what the fans wanted to hear.
Yeah,
so that's what I was giving to my fans."
He said it the best. He said something about the cup. He said, "I keep sipping this cup. Something about making more money off this cup. Something tells me to keep picking that cup back up."
You also have artists that change up who they are.
But
like because you had Titty Boy and then went away for a year and a half, and then next thing you know, 2 Chainz came out and killed the scene.
But
so
can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
So boom, peep, right? One thing I would encourage any artist, and I would encourage every artist, is to never remain the same in the way you sound when it comes to music. We all 3 of us, we make limitless types of music. It don't matter what it is. Niggas will wake up tomorrow, make a country song if niggas wanted to.
My soul got the craziest rock song ever.
With that being said, it's like, if you're doing music, bro, like people will definitely get stuck in what they doing and how they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But always reinvent yourself. The best examples are Tyler Creator and Kanye West. They always reinvented themselves, and regardless of what your fan base look like, if they fucking with you and you making good music, it's gonna last and it's gonna grow. It's gonna go somewhere. It don't matter if you got push behind you or not. Like it
These
matters.
last
about
5 albums of Tyler's have been my favorite before. Like, and I
saying.
fuck with Wolf, I fuck with Trayvon, I fuck with all the other shit. The
two
early
best
shit,
examples
right?
he possibly could have said. Yeah.
No, I fuck with all that shit, right? But the bag that I resonate mostly with Tyler is the Flower Boy, is the
Flower Boy
Igors,
is so
is
fire.
the fucking was the Call Me If You Get Lost. Still to this day in my rotation constantly. Like I can play that whole album front to back, and it's like 20.
A lot of
tracks.
people don't want to hear this, bro. But Young Boy is another example.
Young
of that,
Boy
bro.
is an bro.
Yo, niggas don't want to hear that.
Hold on, that
before you
example
say
of
that,
fucking
before you
what?
say that, bro, go to Young Boy's most recent album. There's a song called What You Say, right? Listen to that. Then go listen to another song called Akbar. I don't know if y'all are Muslim. That song go crazy too, bro. My fault, my allergies killing me. But I'm saying Young Boy, and I'm not a huge Young Boy fan. I'm not no dick rider. I don't give a fuck what the nigga do. But I always tune in because if he sounds different this time and it hits for me, it hits for me. I'm not a judgmental nigga to cut to people music.
I mean, even at that, you listen to Young Boy music and shit, and then you watch that interview that Young Boy did, and Young Boy don't act like
At all.
what he portraying his music. You feel me? And even if Young Boy did, because I don't know Young Boy, you feel me?
I don't.
I don't know Kentrell.
Niggas be like that boy is savage. I don't
But
know.
even if
That's
Kentrell
him.
did do that when he was younger, that's not
Nah,
real
him.
with him.
That shit
Niggas get tired.
That's what our generation doing. We letting shit define each other,
People
bro.
grow, you feel me? And that's like,
And once they see you in one light,
people to understand.
once most people see you in one light, they want you to stay in that one light for your entire life. That's not it, bro.
Something I
not
realize
it.
is that when people always remember the bad you did, they always forget the good you did. So
You talking
100%.
about earlier, the negative and the
the
positive.
negative,
bro.
yeah, that
That shit
yin yang
full
effect,
circle.
bro. That shit.
But like,
See, is they remember the bad you did. They stick the bad shit
Yeah.
stick to you, and it's only like they only remember the good shit when it's too late. You feel me?
Way too late. But it,
Quote unquote.
now that I'm saying it, sometimes
Tentacion.
rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Perfect example. Oh my god, this nigga on one today, y'all. I got smoke what he's smoking. But
It's not even a smoking thing. It's an aura thing. Like I don't know what it is, and it's just some real shit. Like everybody, and I don't want to close out the show like that, but everybody has an aura. Each and every one of y'all has an aura. You're more of it's more of a yellowish orange. You know what I'm saying? It's a tint.
I can't even.
It's
I
a
can't even
huge.
tell who
It's
you're looking at.
I'm talking.
Oh,
Talk to my guy right here. It's more of a yellowish orange. Yours is more of a teal. You're in a balance, and I know what that means. It's a balance because I've had somebody tell me that before. Yours, I'm gonna do more study. Yours, it's so foggy. It's more like a gray, pasty white gray type, and you're dangerous. You're dangerous. You're so dangerous, bro. And I know people gonna look at this shit when they see it and they be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But the people that know how to read auras and they can see colors and stuff like that, your aura is dangerous. And not in a bad way.
I'm gonna say what makes you say that?
Not in a bad way, but it's an unbalanced way. Because whatever you're going through right now, or whatever you're trying to accomplish, it's so up in the air that it doesn't have a foundation. And that's why when they were giving you praise and you were quiet, and anybody that's watching the show knows what I'm talking about, especially the ones that can read orders, you've been quiet. You've been listening. You've been understanding in certain parts. You've been talking. But I've been watching you the whole time, and I'm just like, that's the thinker.
So that means he's unbalanced. That means
Unbalanced in choices or where his route is going to go. That's why it's a grayish white.
I don't know.
And I don't know. And again, most people.
Fucking lying.
he's not,
He's not.
lying.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Most people can't read
Here's
auras,
but the only thing I want to
everybody
change
has
is
it.
I don't think that the word is dangerous because I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I think Malcolm could probably like attest to this. Like I feel most safe when I went around.
He
Dane.
says dangerous because when I get a fucking foundation, all of this shit.
I
is
think.
fake.
But
I
that's
feel
what I'm
like it's a
saying.
dangerous.
I think-
it's a dangerous route because it's just like it's unlimited. Like some people, when they have that dangerous route, it's not more of a violent intent. It's a more of a he can really change the world and his perspective because If you listen to his story, if you listen to his origin, stuff like that, and it's not even his interview, it's your interview. But if you listen to what he said during his interview, you're like, damn, he ain't no mom, no dad, no nothing. He could have been fucked up. He couldn't be right there. And in society, he shouldn't be right there. He should be incarcerated or dead. But somebody or some entity has something crazy for you, and it's bothering me. And in the whole show, I've been looking. The glasses are off now, but I've been watching. Something about you, I don't know what it is. It's gonna go far. And with the team that y'all have and the love that y'all have for one another, y'all have a purpose. And once y'all really understand that purpose and put it all together, it's gonna be fierce.
That shit to rule the world. We got it. We just gotta figure out how to get there. It's going to be fierce,
and that's why I want another interview. And I'm glad. Like, I know what we talked about before the cameras were rolling, and we was gonna talk about this and that and the third and whatever. Yeah. But you see the way the universe really wanted this interview to go. You see where the conversation really needed to go.
Inshallah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it's scary for me, because young niggas talking like this, y'all are a threat. But if y'all keep the road that y'all going right now,
I hate your word choice.
Y'all gonna be straight. Okay, my vocabulary isn't the way it needs to be, but niggas understand where I'm coming.
Every part of it.
Most niggas understand where I'm coming from because I've been in their places.
And so everybody on here understands what he's saying, right? Yeah. But I mean,
the word choice is
for people watching at home who don't live this lifestyle, who don't fully understand black culture, who don't understand that, I feel like the word choice is not appropriate.
Because I'm not gonna outsmart
right now
motherfuckers.
I think not right now is not the time to really. You're not talking to them right now. I feel like you're talking to me right now. You talking to Malclm.
Y'all are dope, bro.
If you
y'all
get it,
are dope, and God knows, bro. I'm so sorry for the way I judged. And again, that's my biggest flaw.
I let you not.
I'm sorry for that.
I let you not. We get this all the time.
Bro,
all the time.
Funny is, bro, I've been staring at him this whole time. Like, every time you talk, I know, but every time either one of y'all talked, I look at people when they talk, and he's not lying about nothing.
Yeah, the fact that
I got great things for this world, bro.
We on the road, bro. It's a team effort, bro. But I think, well, first of all, I want to say before we end the shit, I don't know if we ended it yet, but I'm grateful that I met them, because if I didn't meet them, I'd probably still be a crash out. Oh, God. Probably still be some kind of ignorant motherfucker.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna kill it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fantastic episode, but it's only been part one of the saga. And I know y'all always say part one. It's because 2 hours or an hour and a half, hour 45 is just not enough to really understand these artists that come on the show. We want more. We want to understand more, and we want to see more from y'all. So do not hesitate to hit us up. Like I said, when y'all walk through this door, y'all are family. Y'all are part of NLP now. This is the NLP family right here. Anybody that walks in the door, you're part of us. We're part of y'all. Whatever we got going on, y'all got going on. So do not hesitate. Make sure y'all watch this episode because it came with gems. Make sure y'all watch the clips because it's gonna come with gems. We ain't even have to go into the fucking drama, so I know it's gonna go off. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Keep pushing on y'all's craft, no matter if it's music, art, poetry. I don't care if you fucking grow soil. Keep pushing, keep being great, and we'll see y'all next time.
And make sure you pee before the interview, y'all.
Oh, for a fact.
Straight waterfall with some trees.
Exactly. Peace.